Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I was trying to get everything in order and I was reacting to things before this started and it went over the time I expected it to. I apologize. I still have the shirt on. I was wearing this doing reactions. So rather than wait another 10 minutes and having to change my shirt, Coco's locked away. So I would have had to have a whole production in order to run in and change my shirt. So apologies. Let me loosen my belt. My belt is digging into my hip. Digging into my hip. There we go. Now I can breathe successfully. I don't know why I didn't do that 2 hours ago. I've been sitting in this chair for like 3 hours already. I wanted to get a bunch of reactions done today because I didn't get many done yesterday. I had a large event, not a large event, but I had a lot of little things to do, and I ended up getting nothing done for myself yesterday. I just ran from errand to errand until the end of time. So, anywho, how is everybody doing? Tealbird Colvin, my moderator Michael. Michael, by the way, I had no reason to go to the arcade this week, so I still have not picked. Michael came to the arcade. I felt horrible. The same day Michael came, Michelle was visiting, and I made plans with Michelle before I had heard from Michael to go hang out because she was leaving on Tuesday to go back to LA. She ended up extending her vacation after the fact, but I had already made plans with her for Sunday to come over here to see the cats because, as you all know, the cats I have are her old. Well, I have Coco left. That's all I have left. But made plans with her to come see the cats and go grab lunch, and it all kind of worked out at the same time. Michael was coming to the arcade, and by the time we were done, Michael had left me something, and I usually go in on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And I ended up not having to this week for the first time in forever, which is very rare. So, Michael, whatever you left for me, I figured I was going to pick it up Tuesday or Wednesday. I ended up not having to go in last minute. So, I have still not been to the arcade. But whatever you gave me or whatever is there is safe and sound in the back, I assure you. Because I have packages dropped off all the time. There's an office in the back that I use that is only me and my business partner's office. So, it is back there, I'm sure. But whatever it is, don't tell me. It'll be a surprise. Did you pick up the box I left? There, I didn't even see you wrote that, Michael, until just now. But I figured I should say that first because I thank you, but I have no idea what it is yet. Leading Blind, Star, Forrest the Runner, Michael, my moderator, the Chimicky Perro, Tealbird Colvin, Vero G, clever name I made. I think I got everybody. Oh, my good friend Neil is in the chat as well. I had to bail on Neil too. Yesterday I had to run all these errands. I was dying. Something was wrong with my tooth. It still is. I don't know if something like on Wednesday, I felt like I had something stuck in my tooth. So I did like an extensive flossing and I brushed my teeth real good. And then I have like one of these metal dental picks that like dentists actually use. And I was like really going to town. And I might have accidentally, like, infected my gums or something. All I know is on this side of my mouth, I wouldn't even say it's my tooth. I feel like it's my gums are all inflamed. And I think it was from me, like, ripping my mouth apart with this dental pick. I use it all the time. But I think I got, like, lost in a show while I was drinking. So I was drinking alcohol, which isn't great for your gums and your teeth to begin with. And I was like picking at this thing for like an hour, not even picking at a thing. I was like kind of like just like roughly going through my teeth. And I think I screwed myself up. Me and Neil were supposed to go see A Quiet Place 3, which is day one or whatever the heck it's called. And I had to bail on Neil because I was like, this side of my head, I had like this, I couldn't see. I was like, my vision was blurred and I had like this pounding headache from my gums throbbing. So I was like, I got to drive 40 minutes one way to see Neil and I can't even frickin' see straight. So I had to bail on the movie night, 2 movie nights in a row. Hello, Ray. Howdy. Ooh, sounds like fun. I don't know if Ray's talking about me. Jay Moonrise, hello to you too. But Ray, I was just talking to Ray. Ray, if you didn't get my comment, I just WhatsApped you. It did. I shipped Ray a mini PC that is actually his Christmas present from 6 months ago. And I'm so behind the ball on it that Ray had to keep reminding me. So I shipped Ray a mini PC. And it did tell me on Amazon that someone apparently had to be there to sign for it, even though it never said that. Never said anything about someone being there to sign for it. It said, you'll get it today. And I'm like, great. And Ray was at work, and Ray doesn't have his toy now. He was supposed to be able to play with all night. It did say they attempted to deliver it around 3 p.m. and no one was there, and they said they will try again July 1st. Today is what, the 28th? So there's only 30 days in June. So I'm assuming you could probably go to the post office and pick it up tomorrow, Ray. That's how it is around us. I don't know if it's like that in Pittsburgh, but you should be able to go to the post office and pick it up. If not, they said they will attempt it again July 1st, but that means you'd have to wait till Monday. So around us, the post offices are open on Saturday, and you could go down in person and usually pick it up. So hopefully you could do that. If not, they said Monday they'll try to deliver it again. I would imagine you'd be able to pick it up, because what if you work and they keep delivering it when you're working? That's like crazy. But it was, I wrote this to you in WhatsApp, it was over $250. So there's a good chance, being as it is that amount of money, that they require a signature, even though they didn't tell me to. Regardless, they obviously require a signature, because that is what they're saying to me. So, Ray, I apologize that you weren't able to play with it tonight. I thought it would be there. Like I said, if I knew you needed a signature, I would have said, hey, is Chris there or someone to sign for it? They never said anything to me. So they're going to die now. They're going to die. And you got to let me know how it is once you actually do plug it in. It's supposed to be this mini PC that comes loaded with, I think it's 80,000 emulators, from PS2 to Wii to regular, everything from the beginning of time, Atari, Coleco, to PS2, Wii, Dreamcast, Sega Saturn. It might even have PlayStation 3. I don't know. It has a lot of cool shit. But I was experimenting with them back during Christmas, and I bought myself one that wasn't nearly as good as the one I got Ray, and I was showing Ray, and I was supposed to get it to him within like a couple months after Christmas, and it's like halfway to next Christmas already. But either way, Julian Beck quote time. Either way, I am going to take a shot because I've had a long day. There was like a weird hurricane on Wednesday. Neil, I don't know if you got it, but around us there was like an out of nowhere 1 o'clock in the morning ridiculous storm hurricane blowing like crazy. The trees were coming down. So today and yesterday I had to go around and clean up the property. Trees fell on my neighbor's property. Trees fell on our property. So I had to go around yesterday and today with a chainsaw and cut them up. And my chainsaw ran out of gas, and then the teeth were too dull. So I was like, I might as well finish it tomorrow. So now I brought the chainsaw down to the local sharpener. There's a guy that for like $15 will sharpen the teeth on your chainsaw, do it all up. I mean, literally $15-20. I don't know how he even makes money, but it does me a great service. So tomorrow I have to chop up more trees. But for now, we're going to do a shot because it's just a long day, and I've been waiting to drink with you guys. What is the timestamp? Vero G might have already said it. Yeah, that hurricane was kind of wild. I had to close the arcade, or I was supposed to close the arcade Wednesday night, but instead, I'm happy I didn't because of the storm. I would have been lost in insanity. Merrick worked the arcade and was telling me there's floods everywhere, and that was part of the reason why I didn't actually end up having to go, because I had trees falling down. I would have had to like clear the trees, and it was just a big crazy charade. But anyhow, storm 2 nights ago affected people's tornado in Rhode Island. Is that Rhode Island? Into mass. I can't read. I'm blind. Let me move this. I keep leaning over. I keep forgetting I gotta move this thing. Oh, that storm 2 nights ago affected people. Tornado in Rhode Island into mass near my house. Maybe I'm not reading it wrong. I feel like that is not correct. But either way, the storm is in general killed one of my husband's displaced clients. Dear Lord. It wasn't that bad around me. I just had a lot of trees go down. I didn't have any that I know of. I don't think there was anything that crazy around here. But cheers to everybody. Daniel O'Day, he just jumped in. I think I said hi to Tealbert. Vinny got himself an emulator for a bunch of Nintendo system. It kind of sucks. Nothing saves getting through Link. Yeah, this one saves all your progress. It has Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Wii, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, I think. I know it's got Atari, it's got MAME setups. It's got all, it's crazy in it. I have, the one I have is actually really good. And mine was the cheap one. Mine was like $125. The one I got Ray was twice the capacity and cost twice the money. But I told Ray even, I at the time, I told him, do you want the one I got, or do you want the better one? And he was like, I think it's worth the money to get the better one. And honestly, he was probably right. But I think at the time, the better one didn't exist when I bought mine. Either way, we had a tornado warning. Weird stuff. Pittsburgh area already had like 4 tornadoes this year. Jesus. Pretty sure he said, move this, but I'm an idiot. I don't know. I'm missing because the emoji's blocking. What did Neil say? Yes, the hurricane was kind of wild. Okay, send me the link for the Discord. I can afford that. Not a new later gen system for Vinny. Oh, got you. Send me the link for that in Discord. Got you. Oh, for the emulator. I literally read it as send you the link for Discord. Cheers to everybody. I'm taking this because I want a shot. Daniel O'Day saying I bought a Raspberry Pi. It is, I know what a Raspberry Pi is. The kids at the arcade sell them and have them and stuff like that. It is, I guess, a form of that. I don't know if it actually be labeled as that. It's made by a company called Kinhank. And it's literally like a mini PC. It comes with wireless controllers and everything from what I think. But I guess it's a form of Raspberry Pi, so to speak, if it's not exactly called that. Shane Barron is here. MAME is like arcade cabinet emulator. Yeah, MAME. Did somebody ask what is MAME? It has a whole setup with arcade cabinets style emulators and stuff like that. But I got to set everything up. We are already 20 minutes in. By the way, like and subscribe. I'm throwing up my like. My like will put us halfway, I think. I never put up my other like. So let's get into it. Here's my second account. Who didn't like the video yet? Because this will put us about halfway. I'm seeing 24 on my thing. So we're not exactly half. Oh, there we are. 25. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We're halfway to 50. If we hit 50, we do 30 minutes of the next. Oh, if anybody could give me the timestamp, feel free. But here's how we're going to handle next week. Because it is, everyone's raving, saying that it's like one of the best episodes in all of Campaign 2, next week's episode. It clocks in at 5.5 hours. If you take out the first 10 minutes, which is how long it takes for Matt to get into it, and the middle break, which is not even like 25 minutes, we're looking at a little under 5 hours. So that is a lot to do in one sitting. And if we do the first 30 minutes today, that will shave that down to like around 4 hours and 20 minutes, I think. So I think 420. Haha, it's actually going to be 420. So what I think I'm going to do is I will do the hour. If we do the 30 minutes, which is very likely because we're almost up to 30 likes already. We're going to do the first 30 minutes together tonight of next episode. I'm still going to do the Patreon hour exclusive, and then I'll do a really short YouTube video. That'll give us over 3 hours for the live stream, and that's not counting the 30 minutes, which we'll probably hit. So I think that is the best way to handle it. Otherwise, we're going to hit the 30 minutes for the next episode with a stream that long. And if I did the entire thing and didn't at least do a Patreon hour, it would be like 5 hours at least of content in one day. And that is just a lot. And being as I have not gotten a lot done this week and everything, I know that I'm going to be like doing tons of reactions and stuff this week. So I feel like that is the best. 30 minutes is where shit gets real. But 30 minutes in, I mean, like we'll do the 30 minutes in. it's just hard for me to not do it. And then I'd have to do no Patreon hour and no YouTube video. The YouTube video, I could do whatever I want. That's why I'm like, we'll just do like a short 10-minute YouTube video. But I feel like it is just too much to do in one sitting, and it leaves me nothing to do for Patreon or for YouTube that week. So it still will give us 3.5 hours of a live stream. And like I said, we're probably going to do 30 minutes here. So it's still basically 4+ hours of the 5.5 hours is going to be on live stream, is what I'm saying. I should make it. Wait. I should make it an actual YouTube short. LOL. What are we talking about here? Multi-arcade, maybe? Daniel O. Thanks. Daniel O. Thanks. That sounds like a name. No Patreon is fine by me. I should make it. I'm reading the same thing again. I thought that would be the best way to handle it. But for now, let's just roll with it because we'll talk more. We won't set it in stone. Sean M. Hey, loud clap, old. Oh, it says old LOL. I thought it said old tool. I'm like, what? Hello, Sean M. We'll do another shot before we start, but let me get this going. Firefox is booted up. Did I get a timestamp yet? Let me go back up and see if VeroG gave me a timestamp. Because I always forget when I don't stop at the break. When I don't stop at the break, I always forget where... Says break ends. As a patron, I don't mind the skip. If people, I mean, I guess I could see people not minding if the Patreon hour is a live stream. Let's see where we get to. I mean, I'm assuming, like I said, we're going to do the 30 minutes today. You are an old. But full live is the way I will beg you to do. The Chimiki prayer. I mean, I guess we'll see. Neil, by the way, those of you who haven't, I'm not just speaking this to Neil, but me and Neil were supposed to go see I Saw the TV Glow in theaters, and then it just like got in and out of theaters so quick we never did. I watched it last night. It is, I thought, very good, but very trippy. It is a very trippy show. I recommend it. If you're into like Twin Peaks type shit. It reminded me of a mixture of Twin Peaks with like Are You Afraid of the Dark and The Adventures of Pete and Pete, because it takes place in the 90s and is definitely referencing old shows like Buffy and Pete and Are You Afraid of the Dark, stuff like that. It definitely is referencing those things. I highly recommend it. I watched it, and then I watched like 50 people review it. It was pretty trippy. And the visuals, it's like very like a lot of neon colors. I watched it in 4K. A lot of neon colors. A lot of craziness going on. Doop doop boop 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 boop. Let's do live tonight to the moon. Really should do Sam's ad for 123. Is that a new person? Mlandia. Am I saying that right? Mlandia? I do not think I've ever seen you. Are you new? Or is that somebody with another alias? Let me know, because if you are new, we're doing a shot in your honor. We always do shots for new people. Even though I just did a shot, I'm down for another one. Whoa, I stepped away for a moment and didn't have a clue what I missed until you unmistakably talked about I Saw the TV Glow, and I haven't even seen it. I didn't spoil anything, in case you're wondering. I didn't spoil anything. I'm saying go watch it, Star. It's worth it. I think it came out last week on streaming. You could buy it now on streaming. They have it in Ultra HD. The colors are glorious. I think it's cinematically, or like the cinematography is pretty awesome. And the 90s vibes and stuff. Be right back. Gotta water the lawn. Am I saying your name right? Mlandia? Mlandia is long-time watcher, but new-time talker here. So we're doing a shot. This is for Mlandia for joining us on, maybe not joining us, but for speaking on the first live stream. Might be joining with us many, many a moons. Cheers to Mlandia, and then we're going to set this clock and get going because we're almost 6:30 and I haven't even started yet. So cheers. Okay. This, let me get the clock going. Let me get the clock going. Where is it? And I'm going to, well, it's getting late already, but I was going to attempt to get sushi tonight. I didn't do sushi at all this week. And last week, I didn't do it on Friday because I think I did it on Thursday. So it's been 8 or 9 days since I did the whole sushi. So, let's just see where this is at. All right, let's do that. I think because I stopped to give us some extra time, we'll go at 1:53:35. It's before the break. We didn't stop at the break. I saved like 5 minutes. Even though it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes, and then we'll do another shot at the break. So here we go. Set that up. There is the clock, everybody. There is the clock. Oh, it's stuck on my computer. Sean, sushi is the greatest thing. No, it's not the greatest thing. Like I said, I always say sushi, but I mean sashimi. Sashimi is basically just a bunch of raw fish in giant chunks that I shove down my fat face and I eat it like a slovenly pig? Why do I feel like I'm talking weird? Sloppy pig? Is slovenly? Is that a word? Slovenly? I don't know. Roids. All right. Enough of that foolishness. Put this to a 3. Is everybody good? Set your clocks. There is about 10 minutes to the break. Let's see here. 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes to the break. So we're going to do 12 minutes. We're going to take another shot. And then we only have about an hour and 15 after the break. But we are doing very good as far as likes. You know, the 50 like thing. There's a thing called the 50 like thing that I do. And we're almost there. So like the video. Everybody jump in, like the video. 53:35. Look at Clever. I don't know if Clever said that before or after, but Clever, that was ideal. Did you write that before I put it up there? It's 1:53:35 is perfect. 1:53:35. We'll do 12 minutes. Slovenly is a word, but pretty sure you're not using it. That's what I thought, Michael. I was going to say slovenly sounds like a word, but not the way I'm using it. Then I started thinking maybe it's not even a word. I'm very underused word today, in my opinion. Yes, slovenly is a word. I definitely, like in my head, I thought I'd made it up, but the way I was using it didn't sound quite right. But, all right. You were asking. Oh, okay. Either way, we're good. Everybody, link up. Get your shite together. My God, this room is so hot. I poured these right before we jumped on. I had 2 full cups of ice. This one completely melted already. And this one is half a melted. So everybody, let's go. We're going to do a quick 3, 2, 1. And then we'll reset the clock in 12 minutes. So let's get into it because it's already after 6:30. Sloppy eaters are a thing. Sean, how is life going over there in Ireland? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, let's start over again because Jay missed. Jay missed the mark on that one. All right. Reset. Start up again. I also did that like rapid fire, like out of nowhere. All right, everybody, regroup. 3, 2, 1, Go. There we go.
But this is your first time being in this room.
First time being in this room.
This would still
Oh, we're
be
in the
here.
rooms. That's right, we're in the rooms.
It would still be here if you didn't make the rooms. You know that though, right?
We're in the rooms. Caleb has a tower of rooms. Or an upper level of rooms, I guess.
It's just my way.
Listen to the music, too.
It's just my way.
Was your room upstairs?
Slovenly pertains to a person and particularly
Would you
their
mind if I-
appearance. Oh, so you look very slovenly. Got it.
Sure.
Not necessarily talking. I got you.
Caleb walks
Got
over
you.
and looks at the steps and places his hand.
Ireland
on the rail
is the same 4
and
seasons
skips
in a day. How's your
to the second
location?
step and goes,
It's a place.
smiles a little bit.
I can't rag on New
continues on.
Jersey, but I
And
mean,
it just leads to
it's not the
barely more than a
worst,
loft
but I feel
space.
like there's
Um,
much better
there is
places
a
to
single
live.
window, and there is a
It's like
simple
neutral. I'm always
bed. There
neutral
was,
with Jersey.
2 other doors down below, but up here it is just.
I tell
a
Ray all the
loft,
time, if it
and
wasn't
there
for my
is a
parents
small bed
And the
for a
arcade,
teenager,
I would move to Pittsburgh
and, a small
in a second. Not that
little,
Pittsburgh has a better
circle of
atmosphere.
rags.
I just feel like
a
we'd have a lot
free
more
bed on the
fun
floor
because
next
Ray
to
is
the bed.
there. And a lot of friends that moved there. And it's cheaper. Jersey's expensive as shit for
Back to
everything.
yourself?
So for all those reasons,
Almost.
I feel like I would, if it wasn't for my parents in the arcade, I would,
Broken.
let's pretend I didn't do that. If it wasn't for my parents in the arcade, I would definitely move just to try something, just to try it out, try something new. I'm raising the captions.
I've thought about it so much. I've thought about it so much.
The captions were tiny.
I don't even know if it's a good idea to have this. It probably isn't.
Tony Soprano's
That's
part of
just
the
my
world.
way.
Yeah. I live like 30 minutes, not even, from half the places in The Sopranos. The deli, the place where you'd see Paul Bunyan, like a bunch of the
I'm just
locations
not
they use,
allowed
the restaurant they ate at in the
to forget
final
it.
episode. All those places are like 30
I don't
minutes
think
from
you
my
ever
house.
do. I don't think this room would change that. And
The music is glorious right now. Anybody
to
know what this is? Like what music? Sometimes you guys know like
speak
specifically
to how
where the
smart
music
you
is
are,
from.
But I don't think you figured out that you're not supposed to forget, but you're not doing it wrong.
It's hot as balls down
You're
here.
not using it the right way.
Humid as all get
Don't
out.
think.
Pretty sure I almost died
Feels
push
less like a
mowing today.
memory, more
Humid
like
as all.
A punishment
Get
for
out.
yourself, Caleb.
I don't know.
If it
If I'm reading
exists
that
here,
right.
it exists.
The humidity is the worst to me. Clever. I know I asked you 500
It
times. Where you
exists
at?
somewhere.
I talk to so many people.
Even
I always
without
forget
here, it would exist
locations.
somewhere.
I hate
I know
humidity the
that
worst.
sounds-
My friend lives in Arizona. He's like, it's hot as shit, but there's no humidity. And I think that's better.
This is a beautiful place. And I hope you know that without the cloud that it brings. This is beautiful.
I lived
But
It is. It is.
in
have those
Sewickley.
memories.
Is
I
that
have them.
Lace Up Hockey, by the way? Hello. Does that say Sewickley?
I've struggled with it for a very long
I don't
time.
know what that is. Just outside of Pitts. Oh, probably Pittsburgh.
My feelings
For a while,
about
it was
these
nice
things.
and cheap for Penguins games.
There are good memories.
That's right. Ray, Pirates
Only
games,
takes
you
one
could go
bad
see a
one.
Pirate game for like $20. Baseball.
I can't help wanting more.
And the stadium's like brand new. Beautiful stadium.
Do you still wish to go back?
Oh, and close for Penguins games.
Undo?
Never mind. I thought it said cheap. Because cheap, the tickets were cheap as shit
I
for
regret it. I regret
most sports when I would go with Ray.
it. Of course.
think
I mean-
Lucian has a room like this?
Like if you haven't, everybody, we're one shy of 30, 21
that's
away
what's
from
happening?
the promised land.
I don't know. Maybe.
We're gonna do a shot in 7 minutes. It'll be break time already. 7 minutes
Oh.
break time. It'll be
I
springtime
understand,
for
sure.
Hitler in Germany.
Care for me very much. And I am very grateful for it.
Big sports town for the population. Yes, I would agree. Southern tip of it on the Ohio River. Congrats to your team, buddy. Oh, Ray's there. Sewickley is nice. I'm there a lot for work. Am I saying it right? Sewickley?
So the tour is almost over. You wanted to
Yeah, lace
see
up.
the,
If you didn't read
ninth
earlier,
floor
my
as
brother lives in Pittsburgh.
on.
I'm pretty sure that's why you
Only if
said
it's
that.
all right with you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
I lead them back out to the central chamber, and there.
Ray is forced to
The iris is open.
watch me on a live stream because his
After Caleb
mini
walks
PC
out,
didn't come. Otherwise, I'm
Okay,
sure
we
he would
just
be
turn around
diving
and look
into
forward.
hours of nostalgia.
problem.
Ray, what's the first thing you're gonna play?
I'd like to be the
If you
last.
have your
Okay.
choice of anything from
Just
Wii down
very, very
to
small.
original Nintendo, what is your choice of game?
Very, very small bit of
You gonna
tea.
play like a RPG, old school RPG? What you
Okay.
gotta have ideas. I would think Link from the
closing
Link
the
from the
door.
Past
Okay.
is a good go-to. I would maybe do Chrono Trigger.
I misspoke. Not locked, but is
I
close. So
jumped
once
into
we're
Mario
all together in
RPG.
the center
Don't ask
chamber,
me why,
I,
but it
look at
randomly
the
popped
iris
up.
and say, "Oh."
One of the first ones I did was Mario RPG. I always remember that
And
being
as soon as
fun.
that happens, you see
Earthbound.
almost like you are
Earthbound
looking
was a
into
good
sea of
one.
stars, and we start to float up inside. And anyone who dove into the beacon
Probably check to
will
see what
recognize
Zeldas
the,
I've been missing. Yeah, I figured
the
Zelda.
experience you feel
There's
in
so
this
many,
room, which
Ray.
is
On mine
all
alone, I think I
illusion,
showed
but,
you.
looking
There's like
around the room, you
Zeldas I've
see,
never even heard of. A lot of them are
just
Game
sort
Boy
of layer
Advance
upon layer upon layer of vision,
and like handheld
and you
Zeldas.
see your
One of my
own
friends
self,
said one of the handheld Zeldas
many
is
of you
one of the greatest of
walking
all
along
consoles.
arcs and paths and
I
breaking
can't remember
into
the name of it,
multiple
but it was
versions
something
of
with like
you.
4. I feel like it had 4 things.
And it is you can see the floor and you see a hole
Look at Matt's
in
face.
this void that we're in, and we're just sort of hovering.
Hovering
But
in the
when you
void.
look out to the sides and up, it just goes forever.
Hovering
Never,
in the
never.
void. Why is it saying? Why is my thing not live? There it goes.
Good room to think.
I
Yeah.
like
This is
it.
incredible.
It's a thinking room. It's our thinking room, everybody.
You guys should.
Twilight Princess all
Fascinating.
day, my buddy.
What do you...
Twilight Princess.
The conflicting
Is that-
principles between those two floors.
Was that
These two floors.
Wii? Or was that handheld?
One.
I haven't played a
dedicated to
Zelda since the
preserving
Ocarina
past,
of Time.
exactly how you want it to stay, and then the other dedicated
Ocarina? Is it Ocarina
Endless
or
possibility.
to
Ocarina?
endless possibility.
I never even played that. I haven't played the last Zelda I
have to be
remember playing
exclusive.
was I think a handheld Zelda.
It's all right. I'm going to go that way. Yeah.
Never go that way. Never.
Never go that way. Breath of the Wild, haven't played it.
See if
One of
I
my
can walk a
friends
little
said
bit
Breath
and
of the
how far
Wild.
before I hit a
The
wall.
same friend that said one of the handheld was
Not
the
too
best
far, I
ever
imagine.
claims Breath of the Wild is hands down
It's
the
like
greatest Zelda of
that
all time.
portion of
The
the
same
elevator
friend
when you have the mirror
that told
on
me
both
one of the
sides and you have to
handhelds
infinite
is
stuff
up
and it's like, it's
there
really cool,
in
and
like
then
top 3.
Bump. Ow.
I think he said it was this
About the
handheld one
same
that the name I
distance from
can't
the
remember.
entrance to the dining
Link to the
room
Past
to
and
the
Breath of the Wild
opposite wall.
are his 3 favorite, and he's a massive Zelda fan.
Unsmudged
He's
the
around
blue.
my age, a little younger,
Galaxy.
late 30s.
Millions of voices cry out.
That's the one you could be a wolf.
Spit polish
I
smears.
love me anything with wolves. I tell you guys all the time. See up there? I don't know if I'm pointing to it, but it's somewhere up where I'm pointing. Monster Squad. One of the greatest wolf men ever to this day, I swear. I'm going to get a Monster
Only
Squad
share at one
poster and
time.
hang it up
Sure,
right
but we all
here
have
in
key
my
minds,
face, and
so
all you'll
we'll
see
be
is
okay.
my body with a Monster Squad
did you
poster.
say it was
I
again?
was thinking the other day, I was
Far
ordering
from
new
pumpkin.
posters, and I got a authentic
far from
Last
pumpkin.
Crusade poster.
Yeah.
I got to frame it, hang it
It's
up in my
very
house.
impressive.
Last Crusade's my favorite indie movie, and I had no Indiana
It's a
Jones
lot of
posters.
things.
Shocking.
And
One of my
it's
favorite
definitely
franchises of all
impressive.
time.
Big
I'm-
one.
So I got
I'm
a very
assuming one of those doors
awesome
was the moment
Last
we
Crusade
met,
poster.
because it's such a great
Monster
memory.
Squad is
but
one
we
I
don't
should go
need-
with.
You don't need to
I have
prove it to
all
me by
80s
showing it
posters
to
in
me.
my
I'm
house.
just going to assume that it was.
I bet doors 5 and 6 are.
I should get
super fucked
Transylvania
up.
65000.
Oh boy. Oh.
Matt's any minute gonna go break time.
You all have always known me to be blunt.
Always known Bo to be blunt.
Can't wait to see what's behind the other
Monster
doors
Squad,
someday.
good call. Sean, it is
Dinner.
one of my favorite. In my bedroom right now. This is just my bedroom because I probably
As
have
they're
30 or 40
leaving,
posters.
I stalk
Most
Caleb.
are 80s. One or two might be 90s.
After everyone else is
But
left.
in my bedroom right now
he's
is
leaving
Back to
the
the Future,
Well,
Goonies,
happening.
Army of Darkness.
I'm so fast.
I'm trying to see the other wall.
Dive after it.
I'm missing
never mind. It's gone.
one. Oh, well,
I'm not
Last
diving
Crusade
after
is
you for
about
this
to go up. And then the fifth one in my bedroom is Flight of the Conchords.
That's friendship.
Which is the only one that isn't an 80s movie or a movie in
I'm gonna
general.
just see if-
Flight of the
Yeah, I'm gonna
Conchords
see if there's
poster.
a 10th
There's
floor.
5 in my bedroom, all professionally framed. Army of Darkness is hand signed. In my gym, there's 20,
Oh,
and I think they're
here's
all
one off the
80s
top
except
of the
Last
void.
Action Hero. I think Last Action Hero is the only one that's not 80s. I love it, Last Action
As
Hero.
you all
with
drift
Arnold.
back down to dinner, which you can see already
Break
awaiting,
time.
there is at the
In
dining
my
room
gym
space,
is
the Tomb
Gremlins,
Takers,
Clue,
who are
Die Hard,
in the process
Beverly Hills
of
Cop,
taking in the
The
coterie
Last
of cats
Dragon,
that seem to be
Boondock Saints.
also
that's
uncertain
90s.
of them in this kind of odd, tense,
Big Trouble in
mutual
Little China,
standoff.
Harley
And
Davidson
as
and
you
the
all step in
Marlboro
break
Man.
tension, Lucien,
That's what
that's
I
a
can think off the top of my
perfect
head.
timing. Think food's in order. As you all begin to take your places to feast for the evening, we're gonna take a break.
Break time. I knew it was coming.
Right.
That's
Harley
right.
Davidson and the Marlboro Man, I've probably seen
Yeah.
100 times. It was one of my dad's favorite. He took me to the theaters to see it.
Yeah, it went longer
Mickey
than I expected.
Rourke,
My apologies.
Don Johnson.
But it was palpable.
One of the
So we'll be back
Baldwins
here in a
that
few minutes,
was never really
to
famous.
pick up for this
I love
very
it.
interesting
I
evening.
find it to be a glorious movie.
stay tuned. We'll see you
Go
in a little
watch
bit.
Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man right now. Screw my shitty live stream. But no, it's not shitty. We talk about great things like Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. But Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man is a gem, a hidden gem. You know who's in that? You know who's in that movie? Giancarlo Esposito, however you say his name. The dude from Breaking Bad. He is in it, and he is so young. He is like super young. It's one of those movies that I've seen 100 times, and then once he became famous, like later in my life, I watched it again. And I'm like, why does that guy look so familiar? He's got like a full head of hair. He is young as hell, and he is in Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. There's a motorcycle raging by my house right now. It's a sign. It's Harley
Oh,
Davidson.
it just goes.
Oh, I went too far. All right, we're going to set up the clock and then pause it and take a shot.
Welcome back. So,
Ninja's here.
last we left off, you all had
We're-
sat
Ninja, we're
down
getting a
for your
recap, and then we're
dinner
gonna
of
reset the clock.
In Widow Gast's nine-sided tower with
We're
the Tomb
already
Takers.
beyond the Thunderdome.
Is there anything in specific you want to serve for dinner, Caleb?
Well, there's always a very healthy pastry and baking array. That's just a permanent fixture.
Perfect. Perfect. He's took a pause. There's always a pastry array, a permanent fixture, whatever the hell he just said. 2:23 on the dot. He took a pause. He breathed. So we're going to go that. So reset the clock. 2:23 on the dot. What is this? What is this, Jay? Reset. What is this? We're going to go to that. 2:23. 0. Set the time. That's what we're going with. And we're going to 2:37. So we have exactly an hour and 14 minutes. We're 18 likes away. 18 likes away if you're jumping in. Set the clock. We're taking a break. We're going to take a shot. Ninja just jumped in. So obviously we're going to do a shot in honor of Ninja. Unless somebody new is in here. Amlandia got the last shot because we got a new person. Not a new person, but a new person in the chat, chatting it up. So Amlandia got the last shot. This is for our good friend Ninja. We always do a shot for Ninja because Ninja is in Pizza Land. How's Pizza Land doing right now? Our good friend Ninja. Amy France is here. He's in everything. Who are we talking about? Who's in everything? Marlboro Man loved it. Kindred Spirit Man. Kindred Spirit. Harley Davidson. Like I was saying, in my gym, there are some classics, but some are very obscure. Nightmare on Elm Street. I was trying to think of the other ones. I'm going around the room in my head. Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. I have Beverly Hills Cop 2. By the way, Axel F comes out July 3rd at midnight on Netflix. I will be reacting to that. Beverly Hills Cop is one of my favorite franchises. It would easily be in my top 10 of favorite franchises of all time. A lot of people rag on the third one. I thought it was obviously the worst, but I still enjoyed the third one for what it was. There's been way worse sequels, in my opinion. So 1 and 2 of Beverly Hills Cop were so good that even though part 3 was lagging, I still think they brought back all the guys. They tried to do their best. If you go and watch reviews or on it or something like that, they had a lot of problems with budget and directors and people changing things back and forth. So there was a lot of problems going on behind the scenes of that movie, which is why it's so obscurely weird. But the fact that most of the people came back, I mean, what is it? Bronson Pinchot came back as Ackwell. Like, I mean, he's in the new one. He's in the new one. Everyone came back for the new one. So I will be reacting to Axel F on July 3rd, which I believe is very soon. I think July 1st is Monday, so it's Wednesday. It might, I guess it's coming out midnight Tuesday, technically into Wednesday, but I'll be watching it Tuesday at midnight, if you know what I mean. Either way. Aura is also here. Everybody like the video if you're jumping in late. We have 18 more to go, and I know a lot of you just jumped in. Shane Barron, I think I said hi to Shane already. But this one, if you're new in the chat, say hi, what's up? We're going to do this shot for Ninja. Set your clocks. We're going to jump right back in. We got an hour and 15 minutes. And we're likely going to do the next 30 minutes. If we hit 50 likes, we do the next 30 minutes of 123. And then we'll discuss how to do the rest. People are saying drop the Patreon hour next week and just do 4 hours of madness. And maybe we'll do it. I don't know. It depends how much Jay loves all of you. No, Jay obviously loves you all. Cheers to Ninja. And if somebody else writes in, Emily Mary's in here as well. If somebody else is in the chat that has never written before, if you're like, Jay, I'm new here, I've seen all these names before, but I love you all. If somebody new jumps in and you go, hey, I'm new, take another shot, you fat bastard, I'll go, oh my God, I'm not fat, am I? And then I'll suck all these shots down being sad of my physical appearance. Cheers to all of you. I gotta admit, it is fucking hot in here. And this shirt is sticking to me. But I do love my Peaky Blinders shirt. I have I think I have 2 seasons left. I just finished season 4 of Peaky Blinders. I think we have 2 seasons left. I think there's 6 seasons. Love it. I just watched Quiet Place Part 2 last night for the first time. I'd never seen it, and I was preparing for the new one. I didn't know Cillian Murphy was in that. I love the dude. He's phenomenal. I've loved him forever, even before Peaky Blinders. So some people call him Cillian Murphy. I say, how dare you? I don't know if that's right. Maybe it's right. But Cillian Murphy is how I say it. I'm definitely the one who keeps getting missed tonight. Ha ha ha. Sorry, Star, if I'm missing your comments. You know I love you. Not the dude, JB. I'm new. Not the dude. I know you're not new. You're not new. The not JB. Is the dude JB? We haven't seen the dude yet. I saw Lace Up. I saw Michael. Michael, I said this before. Michael sent me a gift or brought me a gift to the arcade. Michael, did you have the cheesesteak? I should have asked this before. Michael, did you have the cheesesteak? You had to have had the cheesesteak if you went. What did you think? You better have had one or I'm going to cry. Love taking a shot and generally saying, I got to admit, always sage advice. Love taking a shot and gravely saying, got to admit. I thought it said generally. I will never know. One will never know. What am I thinking of? The world may never know. Oh, what it's like to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. 4 hours. Clever is saying, do the 4 hours on the live stream. Let's vote. Who in here is on Patreon? Who in here is on Patreon? And if you are, I mean, don't say me. I guess you don't have to say that. But if you are on Patreon, does anybody mind there not being a Patreon hour this week? Because if there's not a Patreon, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like I just feel like that's a lot of a live stream at one shot. But either way, In this heat, I've been wearing nothing but those Comfandy tank tops you showed me. Ray, what do you think? They're great, right? I would order more, but I have 9 of them in an array of different shapes and sizes because I bought extra large thinking they'd be baggy, and they were way too baggy. And then I bought large, and then I lost like 40 pounds, and now I have medium. So I have medium, large, and extra large. And I just love them. I wear them all the time. I was actually going to put one of them on, but I was like, I should probably have something to represent something I watch. Tealbird is a Patreon member and does not mind. Also had the sour gummy worms. Had the cheesesteak, as in good, would get half as much barbecue next time. That's my thing, Michael. Depending on who makes it, some people smother it in barbecue sauce. I think it's not a good idea. I put enough barbecue sauce on where it cooks into the steak and you get like a nice burned layer of barbecue sauce on the steak itself. Once you're like, if you bite into a sandwich and like it shoots like a freaking gallon of barbecue sauce at you, or any condiment for that matter. Like if I have a hot dog or a burger and I bite into it and ketchup shoots all over my face, that's too much goddamn ketchup. It's supposed to accent the food, not be the food itself. You're not supposed to have more of the condiment than you do the food itself. Chris, who is my business partner, drowns it in barbecue sauce. And Neil will tell you, people see him there and sometimes people will be like, I don't want to get a cheesesteak from Chris because I'll tell him light on the barbecue. And he's one of those guys that will get mad at you and go, that's not how you're supposed to eat it. I designed this steak to be eaten this way. And he'll get like mad if you don't let him drown you in barbecue sauce. So I think I have it down to a science where I just put enough barbecue where I cook it on the grill and I cook it with the sauce in it and it cooks it into the meat. So you get like the taste of the sauce, but you're eating the meat. You're eating my meat, everybody. That's how I love it. Ray loves them. Sour gummy worm milkshake. That is a good one. Yes. The sour gummy worm milkshake. I dig it. I'm on Patreon. Don't mind. Yeah, Jay has mastered the break steak with the barbecue ratio down perfectly. Neil does it a little different. I don't know if Neil put it. Merrill is getting better. It's Merrick, Neil. You ruined his name. He's going to kill himself. Neil, as I punch the microphone, Neil gets it on a plate with the cheese and the fries on top. I mean, he gets it on top of the fries, I should say, and then gets toasted rolls on the side and kind of eats it like a make-your-own sandwich. He has all the ingredients and the components. He just doesn't get it pre-made on a sandwich. But I kind of dig that way because you can adjust for how much meat, cheese, and fries are on each piece of the sandwich. Where sometimes like you get a sandwich and like more meat slides to one side than the other, so like you don't get it like a even distribution. I feel like Neil's way is a quality way. But a J breaksteak is a piece of art. I thank you all for all the compliments. I feel like it is simple to do if you just put some pride and love into it. Like if you just show a little bit of care, I feel like it's easy to do. But it's shocking to me that I know people that have worked there for like 8 years and people are like, I won't buy their cheesesteak because they suck. And I'm like, how? You must just be lazy or not care at that point. Because either that or you're really dumb. Because it's not like doing surgery. Or maybe it is. Maybe I am a surgeon of the breaksteak. Maybe I should compliment myself and pretend I am glorious at everything, even though I'm probably not. But like the video, everybody. So a cheesesteak horseshoe? A cheesesteak horseshoe. Not even sure. I'll have to check my fridge. Deconstructed sandwich. Yeah, that's like basically, yeah, that's how Neil goes. And get your guys a proper chef's knife. That prep was hurting my line cook. So, oh my God. I know exactly what Michael's talking about. I have a knife that I use that is like, I hide because I don't want people losing it or screwing it up because people all the time break stuff and lose stuff and stuff. I have a knife that I use that is beautiful. But there is a knife that most of the people use that they don't sharpen it. And it is so dull that you'll see guys like cutting onions and they'll be like leaning on it And I'm like, we have knife sharpeners everywhere. They're like, I swear, half the guys there are just too lazy or too dumb to understand. Like, to me, it's not even laziness because it makes your life easier if you sharpen the knife. So, like, I almost feel like it's laziness, but they don't understand they're actually making their lives harder by not doing it. But it blows my mind, and I just stopped arguing. And I try to do the best I can without having a massive heart attack from all the insanity and stress. David France, hey Jay, I stopped by to give you a like. P.S. Tell Amy I deserve a new grill. Amy, David needs a new grill. You don't understand what it's like to not have the grill you want. He needs it. He is stressed. You guys just had this amazing move to this new place, and the man needs a new grill. He just wants a grill. That's all he wants. Just a nice grill. Give him a grill. Give the man his grill. I feel like Chris Farley from that. What is that from? Oh, was that the Hurley He Boy? I literally felt like Chris Farley and the Hurley He Boy. I think it's the Hurley He Boy. Let him cut your grass. Let the guy just cut your grass. Cheers to everybody. We're doing one more shot, and then we're jumping in. We got an hour and 15 minutes. This is shot number 4 or 5. I ain't buying his ass a grill. David, I tried. I tried my best. I did my best Chris Farley, Hurley He Boy, and it didn't work. I want to buy myself a grill, David. I was going to get myself one, but then I was like, the grill I got, I guess, is doing its thing. There was a commercial. They keep taunting me with this commercial with this rust-free, you'll never rust again. Get this grill. It's on sale for $500 and you could do hibachi cooking and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, that looks amazing. But then I cook on the grill I have and I'm like, I probably don't need it, but I want it. I want a $500 rust-resistant grill that I can make hibachi steaks on. Am I a monster? Because I want to make steaks for everybody in the world. I'll invite everybody. I'll go down and cook for all of you. But I just want my rust-free grill. Cheers. Final shot. If anybody's new, it's your chance. And then we're jumping in because it's 7 o'clock. And we have watched less than 15 minutes so far. Jay is slacking. And Jay does want to get sushi tonight. Hour and 15. We still got plenty of time. Hour and 15. Even if we do the 30 minutes, I'll be done. Cheers to all, and to all a good night. All right. Now that I'm sweating through everything and took 57 shots, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I broke this brand new. I went to the liquor store on my way home from work and got another one because I've been killing a bottle of wild turkey a week easily. So I'm probably going to have to slow down soon or I'm going to die. The guy at the liquor store goes, "You drink wild turkey?" I go, "No, I'm just buying this bottle to throw against the fucking wall outside." I didn't say that. But he was like, "My dad used to drink this." Mind you, this guy was like my dad's age at the liquor store. And he's like, "My dad used to drink this." And he was in charge of hiring and firing people. And when he would have to fire somebody, he would have shots with them. And he would get so drunk that half the time he'd forget if he fired them. And the next day he would call the person he fired and ask if he fired them. I was like, your dad's an asshole and a drunk. But that's another story. Turn around. Look at what you see. All right, everybody, I'm losing my goddamn mind. 3. All right, should I start that quick? Is that going to throw everybody off that I just started Never Ending Story and talking about a drunk guy at the liquor store? 3, 2, 1, go.
But I think we will do...
We're in. Because Jay's going to keep ranting like a lunatic.
Sure.
Yeah, the main dish is elk.
Dude.
And lots of... yeah.
Lots
and
of
vegetables. It's very healthy.
Elk and lots of vegetables.
Baking aside.
That's what we're making dinner.
Right.
We're making dinner, everybody.
Let's do some like zucchini muffins so that I can still have vegetables.
OJ, you lost your mind long ago.
In case
I
the vegetables
cannot
aren't
argue
very
with this statement.
Okay.
I cannot argue. with the statement.
kind of that,
Star, I talked to my sister about potentially
awkward,
going to see The
quiet
Outsiders
acknowledgements across the
on
table
Broadway.
as the
And tickets
hungry,
our tickets are
rugged
sold out
tune-takers kind of
for like a month or two in advance in New York City.
try their best at
And the ones we
giving
could get were like
pleasantries.
$400 a ticket.
As
So
guests, do you?
I'm gonna try.
Do you
She's gonna
want
put
to
ourselves
say
on like a
grace?
wait list for like regular seating.
Yeah,
But I'm
look at
down to
each
see
other.
it. And I
just goes,
tried. It's just very
It's
difficult
tradition.
right now.
Say a blessing.
Dream
for the
a
food,
dream.
You know, based on your the being.
Oh, we're
that you
we're
worship.
dreaming. We're dreaming. We're singing Never Ending Story.
looks one of the other ones. and
Never
listen
Ending
to-
Story song is one of the greatest songs in any movie in the history of moviedom.
The eyes kind of go black for a second.
Jesus Christmas. That's some guttural sounding amen. Yeah.
Was that Otis?
That was Otis.
That was
actually.
Otis.
Do we know what language that was?
God was that?
You
Otis
don't
just
know.
turned into a demon.
I speak Sylvan, Giant, Elvish, and Common.
Giant. Then no, you do not.
Abyssal and celestial?
Nope.
Infernal.
Otis just turned into a
Nope.
demon
Goblet.
and was using some guttural,
Deep speech.
weird. What was it?
What the
And you understand everything.
What did he say?
This
Deep
is-
what?
Right?
That's true. And I
Everything.
can understand spoken tongues.
Yeah.
Tongues,
Yeah,
so
you
anything
can.
Yeah, I need to fucking remember that.
So you make out that the gist of this was, "Oh, great distant voice, come upon this meal and let us
I dig it.
destroy
I
and
dig
devour of
it.
its
Hey,
sustenance."
everybody, by the way, we're down to 10. 10 likes left. Michael, are you home?
Well said.
Michael, are you at
just like
home right now, or are you still working?
Zone
Because
out.
you're involved a lot in the chat. I just realized usually you're at work around this time. Down to 10. 10 more likes. We're doing the next 30 minutes, and we
No,
only got
you're
about an hour
feasting
and 10
in
minutes left of
quiet
this. I mean, we got
persistence
plenty of
I'll
time.
call one
We're doing
cattle
good.
Liesel, could you do me a favor? and
I don't know
go
if you
back
guys
and get
want to go
just
much
one
more
plate
than 30
of,
minutes in, but we're doing live stream.
zucchini,
I'll do the same
muffins
thing I did
and
last week. If we hit
banana
75,
nut bread ones.
we'll go
as well.
deeper. We'll go deeper in.
little bugs.
But we'll see what happens. But right now, we're making good
Yeah,
work.
we have those are permanent now as well. So more bugs.
Deep
for the ladies.
speech.
Never
Got
mind.
you. Thank you, everybody. Everybody's amazing. Like Cthulhu shit. I love it.
Ooh, have you ever
The
tried
kitties.
yogurt-covered bugs?
I've told you guys this
Let's
before.
try
My
it out.
dad used to get chocolate-covered grasshoppers and ants. We used to live in
Can we
Elizabeth,
get,
right
like, a
next to
little,
Newark, New
thing
Jersey.
of yogurt?
And there was
No, not like yogurt.
like a
bugs.
weird
Like
candy shop.
yogurt-covered
They used to have the
bugs. You know, like
weirdest,
yogurt-covered
craziest shit.
raisins.
And he would get
like a hard
chocolate-covered
yogurt?
grasshoppers and ants.
Okay.
And I
so
tried 'em as a child,
some
but
of
I
the
didn't know what the
bugs,
hell I was
dip 'em
eating.
in, and then put them in the
So yogurt-covered bugs
fridge.
ain't that crazy to me.
The cold box.
You know how to do it.
And then
Yogurt-covered
they'll
bugs.
harden, and
My
then
dad
it'll
would be
be
like,
a
"Look,
little-
they're chocolate-covered ants.
Ford, would you like to
Watch,
order
just eat them."
anything
And I'd be like,
specific?
"Ah."
cat's head
And
slowly
probably in a
turns towards
child's
Caleb and
mind,
just looks into
I'm
for a second,
thinking
looks
they're
back
not
and goes,
really ants, but they were really ants. And I would just be like, "Nah." But that's also why I eat tripe and octopus, and I eat everything. Anything under the sun. If it, I mean, I'm not gonna
What's
eat
your
if it don't
favorite kind
taste
of
good.
food,
But
Lucian?
tripe is one of my favorite things, and it's cow intestines.
Well, to be honest, whatever's warm.
I eat
and-
tripe at
didn't have
like
to
once
pay
a
for it.
week. I eat
Now, you
squid
look
and
like a
octopus all the
favorite.
time.
That's a boring answer. What's your favorite food?
Agree with that.
Things with.
Did you hear
cream
what two
and-
epic people are finally
I
getting
grew
their
up eating bland food,
stars?
anything that's interesting and
No star.
Where did you
Please
grow
tell
up?
me.
Where did
Where is
Odin grow
Coco
up?
Marion
What were your
Ravenwood
lines
in the
before
chat?
this?
I just
You
threw
see
her
them all
out
kind of look uncomfortable
because
and be
she
like,
was not paying her rent, so she is in the street now. She is
Super
homeless.
culty.
No, she was just in here and she was
Don't know
knocking.
if-
She wanted to go sleep
don't know
in
if this is
her
about
pod.
sharing
She's podding it
personal
up in the
histories,
bedroom.
per se. I grew up in Shady Creek Run.
Shady Creek Run.
That's about as much as I'd like to talk about it.
Shady Creek Run.
Make an insight.
22.
Seems pretty straightforward and pretty much does not want to talk about it.
Oh, telling the truth
Shady
and
Creek
doesn't
Run,
want to
is
talk
that
about
near
it.
Where Mollymock was.
Yes, Shady Creek Run was Molly
That's
Muck.
where we fought Lorenzo.
That's sort of
Lorenzo,
interesting.
Molly
That's
Muck.
interesting,
My neck
isn't
of
it?
the woods.
I think it's very
That's where we met
interesting.
Keg.
Sam.
That's less interesting to Lucian, but it's interesting. It's just interesting.
Otis kind of going off of Lucien's lead, seemingly taking that as permission, goes,
I'll
Robert
grab them,
Englund
trust
and
them.
John Carpenter.
Join the orders out of boredom.
Did you hear what two epic people are finally getting their stars?
Curious to
Star.
see where the road
I don't
leads
know
now.
if you remember. I don't know if anybody remembers, but me and Jessie, for her
Does that
birthday,
sound familiar? The
are
orders?
going to
Orders.
Cherry Hill
Oh, that's right. We talked about
Monster Mania.
Yeah, that's their
August
Yeah.
3rd. This August 3rd. So like almost a month away. It's like a month and a week away.
So we're in kind of
August 3rd, we have $400 tickets to go get a private photo session with Robert Englund in Cherry Hill about a month and a week from today. I have been waiting since before pandemic. I've told you guys I had an appointment, or I had tickets to get an autograph from him to sign my Freddy glove up there. You guys see it over here. That is an authentic sharpened knife Freddy glove. It's like $400, $500 from Nightmare on Elm Street 4. I was going to have him sign it, and the line got cut off because he wasn't feeling well or something like that. And they go, don't worry, he's here like every year.
This is another awkward pause.
And then the pandemic hit, and he
Korean,
never
so
did
it's kinda
a
like
Monster
not
Mania
engaging at
until
all.
now, since pandemic. So we
The
paid
against the slight
top
trickle
dollar,
in as the
top dollar,
Cats begin to.
and we're going to see Robert
coincide
Englund.
with
It just
plates
happens to
of
be
fresh
the
food,
week after
and
Jesse's
the food is an
birthday.
immediate distraction.
So we were like,
begin to eat.
it'll be your gift.
And take that as a way to break
We'll
the
go,
eye contact.
we'll have
and
drinks,
awkward
we'll have dinner,
pauses.
we'll get
So,
pictures with Robert Englund, we'll have a
Lucian,
good old time.
Said you grew up in Shady Creek Run.
I mean, it's like my
You ever make
birthday
it to the
too,
Blue
but
Moon
I'm
Grove?
paying for her. My family.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a joint birthday gift.
Never quite made it up that far, no.
It's a shame. I suppose I would have remembered you. Got a look about you, and you
Get
definitely-
that Mongongo?
Not quiet about
What
it.
is
Leave an
Mongongo?
impression.
Robert Englund and John
Absolutely.
Carpenter. I've had spicy mealworms and a bunch
there quite a bit, you know.
of
Work
ants
takes you in strange places.
that got in
but,
the syrup, and my mom told me
I had
it
no
was
interest in
pepper
making my way to the
ones.
Grove.
Do you have
Jesus.
family in the Grove?
I remember. I'm still jealous.
Not
Congrats.
really a family.
Congratulate
Everybody
him for
came
me.
from somewhere.
That's pretty cool, though, that he's getting a star.
Those that wish to remember.
When is that going to happen, Star? Star, did they tell?
there's
Did they
wish to
say anything
remember
about
and,
when he's getting it? Like,
the
is
other
it
end of that
like
is
very
occasionally an
soon?
unfortunate truth.
You might want to stop prying now and enjoy your meal before it gets
By the way, you still have 2 trailers to react to. I
having a
still
nice
have not
meal.
seen it, and I saw you in the Discord say Nosferatu.
You remember?
I saw Nosferatu came out. I also saw Smile 2
your
trailer
time as
came out. I didn't watch it yet. Did
Molly,
anybody
but-
see that? Is that good? I
Do
thought
you remember
Smile 1
anything
was
about the circus or
a scary horror
anybody-
movie. You know,
from
I would put it in the upper
Shady
half
Creek
of the
that was
recent
part
horror
of the
movies I've seen in the
circus?
last 2 years. Smile.
no.
Star in Hollywood. Yes, star in. I'm assuming that's what it meant. Star in Hollywood.
Was there someone?
I love that he does
Yeah.
the music for his own movies.
They
John
all were-
Carpenter
they-
is
they all
amazing.
were pretty
Freddie
much,
for president
Was
couldn't be
everyone-
any
Molly
weirder.
Mock, got
I
along
think
with
Freddie should be
famously?
president. Mundongo tripe is some. Got you.
All of them. Me?
I didn't know the word.
Do you
but
remember
I love
someone
the tripe.
named Gustav Fletchling?
Gustav
Fletching, not Fletchling. That's something else.
Fletching. Yeah, Fletching
Afraid I
is.
haven't heard of him.
I know it's useless, but inside check.
Inside check.
14. Why bother?
He's hard to gauge.
Caduceus is disgusted with his role, and he should be. That
Sure.
miserable
Yeah,
suck of
let's go,
shit.
Yasha.
No, I'm just joking. He's
Let's
not.
fucking
He is
go.
not. He's a beautiful man. I'm sorry.
15.
He's hard to read. At the most, you sense he's.
I feel like everyone is dressed.
You get this.
I like that
faintest sense he's
Laura
growing
and
more more
Ashley have
frustrated with
denim.
the
They have
question.
denim jackets going 80s,
He's
80s,
covering
maybe
it with a
90s.
smile as he eats, but
What is the scissors on
getting a bit
Travis's
shorter.
shirt? What is that
Get away
representing?
from the personal stuff.
Travis has like some sort of hoodie with
Are
scissors.
you
Like
expecting
it looks
anyone
like
else to be at
barber
AOL?
scissors, like
Any other
fancy hair
parties that we
cutting
might have
scissors.
To, I don't know, have to work our way around or sneak by or
Or is it guarded?
I'm certain there are
I don't do
all
chewy
sorts of
meats. I'm a
interests
big
wandering
fan
those
of chewy
places.
meats.
There's
I like
empire
jerky and
business,
stuff like that.
financial
Clive Barker,
there's
oh cool.
dynasty
Next time I
business,
go to
there's,
Hollywood, I'll check it out.
independent contractors that are just looking to scavenge and take away.
John
There's
Carpenter, Jessica Chastain,
folks from all
Bill
over, I'm
Duke,
sure,
Robert Englund,
depending on
Emilio
the day and
Estevez, Colin
where you enter
Farrell,
from.
Jane Fonda,
well, if we can be of use. I mean, is there a particular tactic? that
all
you
getting
want to stick
inducted.
to,
Emilio
or the
Estevez,
subterfuge
interesting.
side, or are you
I
a
just watched The Brats,
smash and grab fan.
the documentary Brats. done by the great Andrew McCarthy, who
like
is
to
friends with
think-
my business partner. Those of you who don't know,
The tactical presenter.
Andrew McCarthy from many Brat Pack
kind of
movies, who
emperor
did directed and narrated the
to hear.
Bratz documentary, was very good friends with my business partner Chris Cotty
Depending on the way you
at the
enter it.
arcade. He has pictures of them in Boy Scouts and stuff. They
Do-
grew up
do you know
together
the
in
back
Westfield, New
entrance?
Jersey.
We
He
have
did the
an
documentary
entrance
Brass, and it was
that
pretty
we've
good.
used before.
They had all
Last time
Emilio
we came.
Estevez was a big part of it.
Before.
Current Emilio
Right.
Estevez.
Once before. We're just
He looked all right. I would say Emilio
Trying to
Estevez
ensure
probably
that
looked the worst
our
though.
way in.
They
hasn't
had
been
Rob Lowe, Ali
commandeered.
Sheedy, Emilio Estevez, Demi Moore, Andrew McCarthy,
Is it
Judd
secret?
Nelson, and
Is it a
Molly
secret
Ringwald
wedding?
refused
As
to
far as
take
I
part in it.
Oh.
Seems secret.
Emilio Estevez probably looked the worst of all of them, but not horrible. He just was a little hefty, like a little chubby.
You know, I do have
looked
this,
like a little
map,
chubby in his
actually.
face and like put on some
Actually,
weight.
Take it out.
Rob Lowe looked great. Demi Moore looked
Lucian,
great.
if you
Ali
don't-
Sheedy
if you don't
looked great.
mind.
Andrew McCarthy
It
looked
seems like,
like
there are mountains on the
he did
north,
40
east,
years
and
ago with gray
southern
hair.
sides of where the city would be located. because
Crier,
of
I forget
stretch
his
of
first
land
name.
From the west.
What's his name? From 2.5 Men.
Is there a particular direction that
and
you
Pretty in
plan
Pink.
to
He was in a part
enter
of it.
from? I mean,
Leah
perhaps
Thompson
we
was
could
in it
Take advantage
from
of a
Back to the
scouting
Future
party, or at
and
least, you know,
other things.
see which tactic would be to our advantage.
It was a cool documentary, I thought.
Viable scout on our side.
I liked it. It was a
You have
lot of
some
old
skilled
80s
folk.
people today. And all of them look good.
Kind of northwestern edge is where we first entered.
Nice.
How long ago?
Number of years.
Damn, a few of my TV crushes on that list.
Did you not accomplish
Demi Moore
what you
looks
set out to
phenomenal
do
still,
that
but Demi
last
Moore
week?
So we were
always did.
hired
Ali
by,
Sheedy looked, I'm not going to lie, Ali Sheedy
the
looked
Lake
just, I mean, you could see she aged, but she looked really damn good, Ali
And
Sheedy.
with the map still out, I'll point to the other points. A question mark, A3. Did you happen
Leah
to already
Thompson,
visit all of
me
these
and my
as
dad,
well?
I watched it with my father. And Leah Thompson literally looked like
There are a few left.
Marty's mother. Like when they go to the future
necessary
and
for
Leah
all.
Thompson is playing the older version of herself. I swear if you watch this documentary, she looked like exactly like she looked in Back to the Future
there a
2 as
dessert, by the
old
way?
Marty's mother.
That
I was like, oh my
what we
god,
do
she even
best,
sounded like her. Like I
unique
would
or
have thought
something.
it was like a joke if I didn't know it was real.
Great. I think it's time. If you could get your
John
lackeys to
Cryer,
bring us
that's it,
some
John
fine
Cryer. I couldn't
treats,
think of
if
his
you
name.
don't mind.
Casper, Bruno, bring out.
And he
the
made it a
final course and then
point to be
dessert.
like, I am not part of the
Gonna
Brat
come out
Club.
and bring out the
Because a lot
final
of people are
spread.
like,
Or just look over at Yasha
the Brat
and
Pack
go,
might include you,
Mockingly.
according to some people. He's like, no. Not
that's
only
back
am
in
I
the
not, I
Tal'dorei,
don't
yeah.
want to be included
So-
in it. That's what he said. He goes, I don't want to be included in it,
He
and
doesn't
I
take and
am
eat
not
hungrily
part
of
of
the
it
treats.
regardless. I was in like
One of the
one
larger cats
movie
comes in, two of the
with
larger
some
cats
of the
come in,
people that were
and
part of the
one
Brat
has got
Pack.
a huge brass tray with all kinds of cut fruit on it, and the other one has a huge basin.
My friend is going to
with
be
a
very
fountain of
pleased by
chocolate,
Depeche Mode getting
pouring
theirs.
down into it.
Depeche
It was a
Mode is
fondue.
amazing.
Chocolate
I
fondue.
love me some Depeche Mode.
Oh my gosh. And they're shaped like
Reach
stars
out and touch
shapes.
There's
faith.
there are additional.
Let's do a
small
shot,
crabs
everybody.
whose
I
tails
think
are
we're down to the
used
hour
to
mark.
prop up
I think
the
I
edges
passed
of the
it.
platter so that it doesn't go
Oh, right, look at that.
sideways.
We're exactly to the second. I had a psychic
I
prediction.
would say.
I honestly didn't even look at the time.
Beauregard,
I'm just like, I
Caleb,
feel like
and
it's time for a
Caduceus,
shot.
you hear muttering
It is
beneath
the
your breath,
exact
Caduceus.
hour countdown. We have an hour left. We need
Fucking
6
rich
likes. 6 likes.
Sure.
Do we get it? Do we get it? I think so. We have an hour to get 6 likes, everybody.
I stick my
Michael
finger
might have
in the
still kept
fountain
50 in his back
so
pocket,
it stops
too.
the flow of the chocolate.
Who's new?
know,
Somebody new in the chat? Somebody new. If you say,
fingers
hey,
now
I'm
covered in
new,
chocolate.
that's all you got to say. Hey,
I
I'm
didn't
new.
catch where you were from.
I'm new and I want you to drink that shot. And I'll go,
I'm
all
from
right,
all over.
person whose name I don't know yet.
Do
I'll
you
do
have
it.
like
I'm just going to do a
place
little
you call
balloon
home?
move around in circles. You get
Try to ask it without
one more minute, and
seeming
then I'm
like
just
you're
going to
making fun
take
of
it
her
in
at the same
honor of a
time.
random person that I picked.
true? You're
But if
right,
you're in here,
sorry.
like the video. We need 6 more
there a
likes, and we're going to do
place
30
you
more
call
minutes.
Oh, no.
You hear a small scream in the background.
I miss living next to Hollywood. I used to walk past all the stars all the time. There are so many.
That's the equivalent of the
Hey, I'm
Wednesday
new.
Addams smile.
Neil.
Yeah.
Is Neil new?
Family value.
Yeah.
We got 30 plus people in the chat. I love it. 30 plus people in the chat right now. Like the video if you're enjoying it. If you're new, say what's up, and you get the shot dedicated to you. I want a new person. I want a new
Looks you
person.
back with an equal
We gotta do it.
false kind of grin.
Shot for Paul Davids.
love
Who
the
the hell is Paul Davids? Is there a Paul Davids that said hi?
Cool.
Who is
cool
Paul
story, yeah.
Davids? I don't know who that is, Marion Ravenwood.
The energy in the room's changing a little bit.
I've never been called a rich kid before.
I've never been called a rich kid before. He sounds like a decent amount
I did
of
have a
digital
question for you,
manipulation.
Lucy.
I must be
So-
missing something in that.
Wait, do you sleep?
I want you to take that shot. Neil does. Do I count? Rogue? Neil and you will count. Ready? We're going to joint
conventional way.
shot for Neil and
So
Rogue,
how
just
do you
for
dream?
being part
Isn't
of the
that how
shot
you-
taking
isn't
experience
that the
and me
thing?
wanting to take the shot right now anyway. I think I filled it a little higher than I should have, but as you can see,
don't
Jay
know.
doesn't care. He'll just pass out in this chair and we'll all be happy. No, we won't. Not until I can pass out after it's over. Then we'll all be
Anytime
happy.
of the night.
Cheers to Rogue and
For some reason, I'm
Neil
dreaming right now.
and Paul Davids, who I don't know who that is.
Is that true for the lot of you?
They all kind of shift all at once, all heads looking towards you in creepy unison.
Huzzah! Oh my God.
Ooh.
Those of you who have not seen, there is a documentary on HBO. I might have said this
You know,
before.
Lucian,
Called Ren
last
Fair.
night you
I
were
just
asking
marathoned it last week.
if we had any
Ren
good
Fair,
stories.
3-part, hour each on
And,
HBO
you know,
Max.
we were a little exhausted from the day.
And is
but
literally
sleeping on it and just
An
kinda
80-year-old man who is thinking of
reflecting
selling
on
the
the
Ren
events
Fair
that
that he has
transpired.
run for the last like
I was
60
reminded
years.
about one of the
first
major
major Ren Fairs
that we
in
all went on
Texas.
as a group.
It's a
You familiar with
3-hour documentary,
Imago?
3 parts, hour each. Go check it out on Max.
heard
I
of
thought
him?
it was glorious. The dude is like this horny old man. He's just like, I want to die
demonic
banging hot
entity.
women, and I take Cialis and
found
Viagra and
ourselves in
testosterone
Allfield,
shots every day
and
of
we
my
got
life
there,
so
the
I could
entire
do
town
that.
was under siege
And he's like
by a bunch of
86 years
gnolls.
old. And all he talks about is like
were asked to
juicing himself up
investigate,
to bang hot
Dug
young
deeper
women.
and
I mean,
I
hey,
realized these
I'm not going to tell him he's wrong, but I think his priorities are a little
wild,
fucked up.
chaotic animals, these creatures.
Probably should have thought about this stuff way
They
earlier in
were
life. But
formed into an organized cult.
feel free to like and subscribe. We're down to 4. We got 4
Didn't
more
really
left.
expect it.
4 more likes.
Underestimated them, to
And
be
we're jumping
totally
into another
honest.
30 minutes. We're almost there, everybody.
Tracked them down into
We're
this
almost there.
cave, and
I agree with Neil. Huzzah, huzzah. That's what made me
gnolls,
think of the
a
Ren
few
Fair.
humans were all
October
there,
Ren Fair. Neil, you should buy
and they
tickets
were
and come with us.
worshiping This manticore.
Me, Ray's coming to visit for my birthday. The week of my
Feeding
birthday, October
villagers to
7th.
it.
Ray's visiting. Me,
All
Ray,
in the
Jesse,
name of
and
this
her
god,
boyfriend Robbie all
this
go to the
higher gnoll
Ren Fair in Tuxedo, New
being
York.
being.
And usually Michael, who is the moderator
Well, we
right now,
quickly killed the
usually
manticore.
Michael joins us. Michael's
And
joined
her
us for
cub.
2 years straight, I think. Michael, right?
Yeah, it was
2
actually
years
kinda
straight?
sad. It was a tough
This,
choice.
yeah, it had to be because this is our 3rd year coming up. So you couldn't have joined us for a 3rd year because
Just
this is
like
our
that.
3rd year. Every
Cult was
year,
done.
it's like a tradition now.
Cleared 'em
Every
out.
year, Ray's going to visit, and we're going to do the Ren Fair in
Rescued some
Tuxedo, New
villagers.
York. This will be our 3rd straight year. Every year, I buy
They're your heroes.
another piece of leather
Of
armor.
Allfield, yes.
I now have
Always for the day.
shoulder pieces, an arm
But,
piece.
you know,
I bought a
that was a
weapon.
while ago.
I'm going
Times
for a
moved
helmet
on,
this year. I think I'm
wars
going to go for a
happened.
custom helmet. Like leather. I like the leather look,
Sure
so I'm
people-
going all leather.
Not necessarily forgotten, but
Laters, Marion.
There we go.
All right, everyone. Happy Friday. Bye, Jay. Marion, you have a glorious night.
But the only culture
Thank you for
feel-
jumping in. Michael is definitely coming. I'd come down for that. Lace up hockey. Whoever wants to, I'm letting you guys know in advance.
Guess it depends on
Whoever
what you
wants
define
to.
a cult.
Michael always comes and I'll be looking for him, and then all of a sudden Michael will just be there, and he'll be like, I teleported next to you because I am a wizard. And I believe it. But Michael has been there 2 years in a row.
I
We have a
would
great
say
time,
it
Michael,
is
and
definitely the first
we
cult
hang out
that
together
we
the whole
killed.
time. We go to some shows. We have a lot of drinks.
who knows if
We have a
it'll be the
lot
last.
of beverages. And this year I don't got to drive. I drove 2 straight years, so
story.
I had to stay somewhat
Thank you.
sober. this is the first one I don't have to drive for, so I'm gonna get
that's
really
nice, sweet
sloppy.
tooth.
But whoever wants
think
to,
we're done for the
Tuxedo,
night.
New York, you could buy tickets
Best way.
now, I'm pretty sure. So if anybody wants to join Jay
And
and
he gets it from the
family,
table, gathers his
feel
coat,
free.
The others
Tuxedo, New
slowly
York.
follow suit and kind of give a nod.
I'll tell you exact
express.
day if you're interested. Because it is
you
going
for
on
the
for
meal.
several days and weeks. If anyone's interested, I'll find out. I can't remember the exact day we bought.
It's very gracious of you.
We're 2 likes away, by the way. 2
Lovely
likes
dining
away.
with you.
There's
Do they
anything
do
else you need in the
camping?
night? There
I
is a,
don't
red
think so.
rope
Michael
pool
would probably know
sitting
more
in
than
the-
me. I
that's
only
what
go
come.
for the day. We usually drive down real early. We
They're
get there
great
like
to snuggle up with.
we have breakfast, early breakfast. My sister
No,
usually
you
makes like
can't
eggs and
snuggle with
bacon
me.
and shit like
No.
that. We
Appreciate it.
have breakfast. We drive down. We're usually there
And
by
the
like 10 or
takers
11
make the
o'clock because it's an hour and a
hear
half, 2 hours away. So we're usually there by like 10 or 11,
drift
and then we hang
up
out
to the
till
chambers that you had
they
given
throw
us.
us
I
out.
will set the tone.
And the whole time we're watching shows and drinking and having a glorious time.
Boy, what are we doing?
Bracer is arms. Greaves are
destroyed.
pants.
least do.
Well, I have a bracer.
I mean, there was also the
I have a
cults up in,
shoulder. I have double
Wrexhamshire,
shoulders.
right?
John's little party.
My goal
John's
is
little-
to have a full costume.
also
I
like
am
the
not kidding. Right now,
Yeah, the Angel
Michael
of
will tell
Irons,
you.
which, I mean,
Mike, what did
yeah.
I spend
And then
last year?
there's
I think I
the
spent
Rainbow Crew,
$750 last year
they were all
on a
Were they
shoulder
religious
piece and a
fanatics?
bracer. But I already had a other shoulder piece from the year
Slave
before.
traders.
I'm up to
Yeah,
like
that's not a cult.
$1,500 worth of leather
true,
from
that's
this
true.
Ren Fair in 2 years. The helmet's gonna run me like another
Unless they're all
600-700.
connected, right, Beauregard?
I'm-
Maybe they're all
I'm
one cult.
Piecing together an entire
That
outfit.
old cult also had visions
And it will
of
probably end up
hunger.
costing me like $3,000 or $4,000
been a
by the time
theme.
I'm done.
I'm not gonna say they're connected.
Because the
but
weapon that I bought was like another
it's hard
300 or
not to look at our
400.
time together.
So if
and
you
not
count the weapon, I'm almost up to $2,000,
see common,
and I'm like half a person.
What's the
I have
hunger here?
nothing below the waist,
hunger for
and I
power.
still have parts to get up top. It's like
It's very universal.
I'm going each year. I'm gonna just keep piecing things together, and I get it from the same guy. And every year, Michael knows.
Look at
Last
my
year, I
old
go, "You
notes.
remember
I
me?"
was
He goes, "Of
supposed to
course I
feed
remember
nuts
you,
to Nugget.
dude."
That's
Like
where
I go to
got
the same guy,
confused.
and I know he's not
I thought it
bullshit
was for Sprinkle.
because he like says things that are
did you kill?
defining things
Obviously still alive. We
that
called
like
it in
are.
time.
He definitely remembers.
No.
So I make it a point to keep
Roll for peanut
giving him
allergy.
business because there's multiple people you can get
get a
armor
dog?
from.
Chester, sometimes you can
Armor gives you
develop a
peanut
nut
allergy.
allergy. in
6
the
or
middle
7
of your
hour
life,
drive.
so
Yeah, it's
you should be
probably about a
careful with
2 hour
hunger.
drive for us.
Well, Sprinkle gets bugs now.
Bugs now?
Bugs now.
But
Okay.
lace up.
Bug snacks.
Let me know if you're truly
Relatively
interested.
alone? Should we go somewhere else?
We
another
will,
level to avoid prying ears. Does your tower afford that?
We'll try to
Iris is
figure
closed,
something out.
right?
I mean, we can distance ourselves. but I'm
600 for
assuming
the
at any
arm
given
piece.
moment that,
Shoulder was
we
around
are
7.
more
Yeah, so
likely than
I
not
probably
to
spent like
him over
yeah,
here.
like 1,400. That's what I
If you're
thought.
worried about
I feel like it was around
overhearing,
1,400.
Caleb, may I make a suggestion?
And then the weapon was like another
command
300 or
Toto,
400.
Sprocket,
So I'm up to almost
Legume,
like $2,000
Filbo,
in cash.
Marta,
The guy's like, cash is cheaper, and
all of your
I
cats
just bring a lot of
to
cash
start
because I know
meowing
I'm
at
going to be
once.
buying
Surround us
my
and start
toys. These are my
meowing.
Those
toys.
are all your names now. Your old
I,
names are
this
gone.
year,
Those are
I'm
your
going to
names.
email him
They all look
soon. I
confused.
probably should have already done it. But he said
If they
email
all
me
start
2 or 3 months
meowing in
before.
unison, it will
So
create
right now it'd be
cacophony that
August,
will be
September,
hard to
October.
discern,
Right now it'd
and
be
we can
perfect because he said 2,
bunch
3
up
months
together
before,
and talk
and I'm
with
going to have him make me a
relative
custom
ease.
Or we could,
leather helmet piece.
I don't know, just
Because he had them last year, but some of them didn't
talk or
match what I wanted.
I was only
So he
going
said,
to
email me 3 months
ask.
before.
I seem to be
I'll
hiding
custom
my
make you
lust for a
something.
fight better than
And when you come
Beauregard
down,
was
you
at
pick it up,
dinner,
you pay
but
me the
does your
cash,
tower
we're
provide
good.
any
So
sort
I'm
of
going to go
tactical
out of my
advantage
way
in this
to
sense?
hit him
And
up in
two,
advance
should we
to
contact
get some
Essex and
crazy
figure out what part
leather
of Aor he is
headpiece.
stationed on, since we seem to be approaching towards the northwest.
Well, if we are trying to, separate ourselves.
We're 1
we
like
could
away,
go to
everybody.
the 8th
Who
and
is going to
9th
be the
floor.
final like? We are 1 like away from hitting
I
50.
suppose
50
he could have
means
heard
we're
me
jumping
speaking
into
in Zemun
123.
and remembered the
And I
Zemun,
already said
but,
if we hit 75, we'll keep going.
It's the only thing I can
So
think
1
of.
like away from getting into 123
suppose that we would know if
and
they were
26
wandering
likes
around
away
anyway, 'cause the
from
cats would
continuing
tell
it tonight. We'll just keep rolling. We'll keep
Kind
rolling.
of like this cat idea.
Rolling
If I'm going to be
with
honest,
the homies.
Let's
Just trying to think of forward.
Clever is 12 to
Let me
13 hours.
adjust
I
it.
have
Let's
nothing
meet
below the
in,
waist. ViewMasters. I knew when I said it, I was like, that sounded
Let's
bad.
return to the.
I have nothing below the
salon
waist.
or the 9th floor. Is the
I
question.
have. This man has no dick.
Let's go to the salon.
I think the salon is the right choice.
To the salon.
To the salon. Off we go. Only 50 to go.
It's closing up there.
Oh, we hit 50. We did. I don't know who did it. Who was the 50?
Exactly.
We have
Down,
successfully
and I still
achieved
have a
the next
downward
30
shift.
minutes of episode 123, the biggest one you guys have told me. One of the big. What would you guys rank 123 in all
You all
honesty?
gather into the salon.
123.
Okay, and
Is
I
it
will pull-
top
I will walk
3
over to
for the
the
entire
long,
campaign?
ornate fireplace
Is it
in
that
the salon
good?
on the first
Is it that good?
tier of the 3-tiered library
McNullis.
salon. And I will pull the
McNullis,
red
I'll
rope,
do it. McNullis, are
plush
you new?
pull by the
McNullis, if
fireplace.
you are new
and
and not
cats
another
appear
account,
at
I'll do a
little
shot right now for
cubbyhole
you.
Entrances all around the salon,
Ghostbusters,
probably
this man
100 of
has
them.
no dick.
And
We're
I just
24
say,
likes
in the
away.
key of G.
I'll do another 30 minutes. We'll
And
do
then
an
all
hour
on top of it
tonight.
all.
Because if we're going to skip the Patreon
And
hour, which I'm
melody
assuming we're
weaves. They don't all
going
start
to,
at
let's
once.
roll
It's
with
sort
it.
of like
Let's
row,
get
row, row your
fucking
boat in
nuts.
around
Let's do an
the
hour tonight. We'll do a
walls,
whole
and there is
goddamn
just a
hour. I'm down.
low-key
Hit 75. Keep
cat
going.
melody
Keep
happening
going.
now.
Let us hit
There's no
75. We're going to do a
Alright.
shot for achieving 30
They would let it.
or 50.
Come
We're
on,
doing
this
it.
is
Oh, I
serious.
keep pouring
It's
these
less staccato,
hefty. I keep pouring hefty
more
shots.
elongated,
But who cares? Jay
haunting,
will only live once.
Yowling.
And maybe today will be the day
Yeah,
he
it's
stops living.
it's a semi-melodic,
But it's all in good fun.
in heat evening call.
I didn't think that would
imported.
fit. All my
Wow,
beverages
they're
fit
gonna
in this
think so
one
many
glass.
cats
Look
are
at that.
fucking down here.
Almost didn't fit. Keep
So again,
liking
not
the
that we
video,
would ever
everybody.
need
We're
to,
24
perhaps
likes
we might
away.
Tomorrow evening.
We're already
Is
doing
this place
30
suited
minutes.
for fighting?
If
Can
we
it
hit
be
75,
damaged,
we'll
and
do
could
an
they
hour.
escape? Could we trap them in a
75, we'll do
single
an hour.
level?
Let's go.
Could we trap them?
Real close, real
Keep
close.
it down. Come on.
Heads in, heads in.
That's it.
I don't think that. I mean, unless I'm mistaken, Caleb, this place doesn't have any particular armament.
I count good.
Well, you can
I
play around
count
a bit
good.
on the floor below us, but if you're
Keep
wondering if
liking.
you can fight here.
23
you don't
likes
have
to
worry
go.
about
I see they're
damaging
slowly
anything, because
adding
it
up.
all
We've got, what do we
resets
got?
to my
What do
liking.
we got
I
here?
meant more like, could we trap them on a floor?
37.
Keep them from leaving.
We have
and then
47 minutes.
restricting the
47
entrance
minutes.
and exit out
Can
of
we
the
do
room.
23 more likes? Can we? Can we do it?
cancel this
I don't know.
hour.
That's one like every 2 minutes.
Well, I don't know if
It
we
is very
can
doable
change.
if you love me.
Here's the thing.
If you love
Right
me,
now there is not, but
you'll
tomorrow night
keep
there will be.
liking me.
If we
Look,
imagine
I'll
it.
wear this little hat on my hat.
Just a thought.
Will it balance?
Yeah.
Is it balance? Oh,
Like
didn't balance.
one of those irises has a locking mechanism or
So
something.
I can fiddle, yeah.
I like this.
Another idea, as we
I thought it was
approach the
positioning
entrance
itself
to
perfectly.
A1, if we
Will it
needed to
stay?
buy some time or something,
I have to
we
look at-
could- I mean, we have Daggins on our tail, so he could,
I'm gonna wear
you
this
know,
little
create a
hat.
diversion or
I'm gonna stay as
blow
steady as
something up or
possible.
fire
falls
a
off,
crossbow bolt from far off.
I
and
will
that
do a
might
shot.
Slow us down if we're trying to buy time.
Until
for
then,
Essek
we're gonna
to
talk
arrive
about
or
Dagon
something.
and Essek.
True. Even though the cats are singing beautifully, I will summon the soul.
I'm
and
afraid
I
to
will
move
cast
my
the
head
invisibility
any more
just
than
as
I
an
already
extra
am.
Okay.
precaution.
Make a perception check.
Should I add
15.
things to my hat?
15. Okay, cool.
I don't think I can add it
Glancing
whether
around the
knocking the other
chamber,
thing off.
surrounded by
I'm gonna
cats,
take
you
this
really
off.
kinda-
Put this on.
And you kind of glance up, and right above you guys, you see a faintly visible arcane orb.
Motherfucker.
An arcane orb.
Biding our time seems to be.
Oh my god, it went right over the top.
See where
It
we
went
end
right
up.
over
they
the
have
top.
actually
Like, oh,
been
Jesus Christ. It went right over the top. That doesn't count. Because I
thought they would have.
I don't
tried
know why,
something
but
at
it
this
doesn't
point,
count.
but perhaps I'll judgments when
he
misplaced.
will relent, Star,
Even his
however.
allies do- do
Land
you
for
for?
busy for
I
wait. Pizza
don't know
land
about that, but
for busy for a few
they
minutes,
seem to be at
LOL.
least participating. in
Ninja,
half of the
you
deal.
can't mess up like that because it's making me think I'm drunker than I am, and I'm already pretty lit. I think that was shot number 6 we took, and I've been taking
I've been
hefty
listening
ones.
to a shit talk them.
All I know
quite a
is we're
bit
52
on
in.
multiple
Like the
nights.
video, everybody. We got 23 more to go, and
So-
we got 40 minutes.
I don't think there's
40
a
minutes,
lot of
maybe.
illusions here.
I mean, we're already doing the other 30, though,
It's
so.
an uncomfortable alliance,
What did I come back to? Jay decided to
At best.
balance water bottles on his head.
but we're
Or his
curious.
hat. I was seeing if I could balance him on
To
the
see
hat.
the end of the road?
It was working for a bit.
There we are.
Till it wasn't.
You can stop
It
singing.
worked till it didn't.
You can stop singing. Cut it. Cut it.
All cuts, and they kind of look at each other confused, and then slowly begin to filter out of the room through the.
Yeah, you guys blew it. You blew it. Get out of here.
Honestly, I would say
still
for
going.
full episode stream, I would say to do them on Sundays around
It
noon.
would be memories.
and go
It would
till
be
dinner.
fucking memories.
Yeah,
Let me know,
you,
everybody.
Root.
What would
Stop,
work? Ready,
because
everybody in the
whiskey's
chat right
done.
now.
Thank you.
What would work better? Well,
Still there?
the problem is then I wouldn't be able to do
You're still there.
it right at this
Well,
point.
good night then, I guess.
No.
Ooh, I wonder who it's following.
I don't know.
Everybody?
What would work better for people?
Take
Just
10
out of
steps
out of
back.
curiosity, like let's take a consensus.
Does it follow? I think it's just stationary.
If
isn't
we
it?
don't do the Patreon
might follow
hour,
a
it's going to
certain
be
person.
a
We could
close
see who it's
to
actually from.
4-hour
Close
live
to the
stream,
far
maybe
side of the
maybe
sun.
longer.
Okay.
Should we start earlier on
everybody
Friday, and or
Backside.
start at
Basic.
5:45 and just do it on
No,
Friday?
you can see now it is.
Or should we do
following
Saturday? Or should we do Sunday? You guys let me know what you
Knew
think.
it. She dies.
Like, tell me what works best for all of you. I'm curious.
Special.
We're gonna take a vote, or not necessarily a vote, just a tally.
It's probably just because
Maybe it's because he feels something
maybe he
for you.
remembers me.
Oh,
I don't know. Again, that's that thing. What is it again? Hope that I keep holding on to?
hope.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's hope. Keep holding on to hope.
Still there?
You see over a few more minutes it vanishes, and then it reappears. This time above forward.
D&D on Sundays. Yeah, Sunday honestly it doesn't work good for me.
Interesting.
I say it's got to either be Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
I walk
Friday
over
or
towards-
Saturday.
Yes, above forward.
We're looking at a
walk over
4-hour.
towards you.
If we're
Yeah,
gonna do 123
Actually,
in whole,
I kind
like
of
if I
stand
cut
in
out the
front of
Patreon
you
hour
so
and
I
the
get this
YouTube
view.
video, we're
I'm
looking
assuming
at a
it's just like
solid
fish
4-hour, and that's if we don't do the 30 minutes.
Yeah. What are we going
We're
to
gonna
do
have
here?
to think about the 30 minutes
Working
just
together?
because it might get too ridiculous.
You
And I'm
don't really
assuming,
trust us. We don't
how
really
would we
trust
not
you.
hit 30,
You have
the
some
extra 30
idea of
minutes
what
with a
you want to
4-hour
do
live
with
stream?
us?
We do it with an hour live stream
We
now.
feel compelled to follow.
We have gotten to the point where we do it quick, and we're already
You having
gonna
fun at least?
build on it. So I would say it'd either have to be a
Yeah, it's
Friday
just-
or a Saturday. Star is saying Friday or
We're actually
Saturday.
looking just off
I'm
camera,
voting
but-
early start, Tealbird. I'm down for whatever. Saturday I could be more involved, but I will join
Always a
in.
conversation with the wild
That's right,
mother.
because Ninja
I'll wait
works.
a minute. Does it reappear in the room?
I have my priorities straight, and because of timing,
I know,
my
I want to
anniversary comes
try
in
for,
second
Divine
place.
Intervention
Star, when is your
today.
You
anniversary?
can if you want to.
I want to.
Star, when is it? That would be fine with me, but I can.
What do you
But
want?
like
What I
I
want-
said, I'm open. I
me
need
what
to
you want.
know so I could plan my
What I
anniversary.
really, really want is
Did Star say? Star, did you say when your anniversary is? I didn't
want
see
to
it.
ask the
But when is the
traveler
anniversary,
for help
Star?
in getting Molly back.
What if we have an anniversary special in honor of
Go
Star?
make a roll.
Come on.
And
come
you-
on,
Let's
Lavore.
Watch it while having dinner, and you just tell your significant other, "This is
No.
my
That could have
anniversary
been really
wish."
good, but I don't think
And
I
you
have
have a
physical
fine
work.
dinner with fine
40?
wine while I rant like a lunatic
Below
taking
your level.
shots.
Tell me, sweet
I know.
That sounds horrible.
Good try though.
Probably,
The,
maybe. I
the
don't
traveler
know.
kind of peeks into your ear and goes, "I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And well, with these arms, I can't throw him very hard.
You're a very strong traveler.
I can.
The traveler is with us. Everybody
But still,
pause
throwing
and
something.
acknowledge the traveler, because the traveler has come.
Caduceus, were you gonna try something, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what to try. Huh.
I'm loving the traveler. We haven't seen the traveler in a bit. Jay has to wear a tux.
I'd say.
Maybe I'll dress up. No, he's too distracting, and I
suppose,
hate wine. It's on the 8th, but we
Any
might
sort of
be.
advantage going into where we.
We might do
we're
something on the weekend.
going
Got you.
forward.
Might.
I would really.
We're 21 likes away, everybody. 21 likes away from jumping
the-
into further.
To have
I
a
mean,
better
it's
idea
looking
of what
promising.
we're
I'm not
getting
going to
into.
lie,
I'd
because
like to really
mind
know.
you,
Maybe
we
even
have
more than loosen.
40 minutes left. We're down to 40 minutes.
So it's
But we're already jumping into the next 30 minutes.
Are you
So-
doing commune or are you doing divine
Oh,
intervention?
If we had
Divine
75
intervention.
likes,
Oh, okay.
I already said 75 likes.
Commune in a
Something
minute.
We'll, we'll keep running with
Okay.
it. We'll keep running with
Your
it.
hair looks so good.
Thank you. That's all I needed. I would like this. My divine intervention.
So we got
is
over an
I
hour.
want
Over an
this
hour to hit
entrance,
21 likes. Make it
this
happen.
Side entrance to be
The captain
closed,
would make it
to
happen.
be the secondary sneaky entrance. I want it. I want it
Interesting.
destroyed.
Okay, go ahead and give it a shot.
Ziggy zigga.
Zigga zigga.
That's a 39.
39.
It was worth a shot.
That was worth a shot. But that was
There's
miserable.
commune,
You
and
have
then
failed
there's
us all. I
also,
hate you for a day.
Worst case scenario, we can just
What's that? Oh,
super quick.
It's a head jerk. That's what it is.
You could be
that.
asking me so many
In
things,
8
Alice.
minutes, we're taking another shot, everybody.
Yeah,
Just to let you know,
we
it's the
could
only
just
reason I
recall
joined
back
Patreon.
back to Jester's house.
Tell the
one day.
link to people you know. Will hit the like button. No questions
At any time.
asked. LOL.
That's always an option.
FYI, Jay shit himself
Check in the essay.
in the Patreon,
just-
so
Sure, I
subscribe
can
to
send
see
a
that.
message.
are we
Hey.
being watched?
Nope.
Well,
I'm not gonna
you still gotta
deny
go for another hour. And the
At this
order-
point,
any
it'd be
part
about,
of that,
I'd say
just
30
because
or
I want
30
people to
minutes or
subscribe
so.
to Patreon to see if it's true.
All right, yeah, then I'll send a message to Essek. What should I say? What should I say? What should I say? This is
where
important.
he is.
We're gonna be at Aor in a day and a half.
So you will break the flow
meet
of
us
things.
there.
Well, he
Meet us
was
at-
already there.
No,
He
if
was on the
75
east
likes, you
side.
should
Like, meet
watch
us at the
until the
entrance.
break.
There's so many entrances. It's not like
But
it's
till
a
the
free
break
thing.
is
It's
like
not like
2
there's one place
hours.
to go into it.
I did
I'm
look.
inside
I
the
did
Grand
look
Canyon.
ahead.
Do we
The
want
break
to
is
complicate our
over 2
arrival
hours.
and lay a trap, or
I
just
mean,
make sure he
either way,
stays
we're doing it all on the
clear?
live stream. We've already
I think we
agreed.
clear
Jimmy
and follow us
Caparo.
in.
I have.
He has so much
I have-
other shit going on. How are we going to convince him to do that?
I don't know what the
Loves
right word
us.
is.
He's one of the mighty nine.
You told
Whatever
us
the
last
right
time we
word is.
talked, you were
I
like,
have
I'm running an
conceded-
operation for the dynasty.
That we will do
I
it. Is that
cannot
right?
abandon
Is that
my
a good
post.
word?
I am in charge here. That is what he said.
I think
I
he'll
feel like
understand
conceded.
this is
No, that's
bigger
not the
than
right
that.
word.
They've collected lodestones.
Maybe
they
I'm
have
just
prior
losing my
knowledge.
goddamn
They're
mind.
coming
But we're
to
gonna
awaken
do the whole
the
thing in a
city.
goddamn
need a
live
third
stream.
question.
So
I mean, that's a big question.
if we do
mark,
the
I think,
hour or
because
not,
he-
it's still all going to be
he's
live
told
stream.
us to
We'll
our
just
faces
probably
that he
start in
bears
at a very
more,
bizarre
allegiance
point.
to us than any nation. Whether that's true or not, who knows? Who knows what his allegiances are?
7
anything-
minutes
Yeah,
away
I think
from the
if we
30-minute
utilize
countdown,
Essek
but
in
I
one
mean
way,
technically it's the
he
hour
will be
countdown,
a
I guess.
tool, because there's no doubt that he's not going to have some sort of common interest in whatever they want.
Right. So are you proposing that he help us keep them?
All right,
from
so it
going
was
in, or to
appropriate.
follow us
Conceded.
in
Consensus. Conceded to because it
on the sleeky.
was sounding
You are
different to
right
me.
there. I mean, think of what he did for knowledge already,
Yeah,
just for research.
I think it's kind of
We kiss him into this.
he could work like throwing two kaiju at each other and seeing how they battle, and
I dig
you
it.
know,
Let's have
I don't know.
kaiju fights.
We could also tell him all this, and he may just totally disregard
We
it.
could also
Yeah, that too.
polymorph really fast and fly away. And just go.
I say we have 2 kaijus collide and
Go where?
have Pacific Rim
Go
Part
to
3.
A1?
Go to Essek.
Even
Go
though
now.
this may have come before
Abandon them.
Pacific Rim Part 2. What year was Pacific Rim Part 2? It might have been around this time.
In less than an hour.
Let's look it up because I'm curious. What year was Pacific Rim Part 2?
Oh wow, it would.
I feel like
Actually,
this
now I
was
think about it.
2021, right?
Yeah, once we're out, we're out.
Come closer.
I'm looking at it. Clear.
Pacific Rim
Perception check.
2018.
14, 15.
Oh, this was definitely after
fairly clear
Pacific
at the
Rim
moment.
2. My
Yeah.
God.
Leaving is
I
perhaps.
can't believe
not
that's that old already.
Fairly clear.
At-
Be advised.
So this could be
Fairly
Pacific Rim 3.
You
We'll
look
just
around
have
the chamber and feel pretty confident with
Campaign
what you see,
2,
or that you
Pacific
do
Rim
not see
3.
it around you.
That'll be the name of the episode.
Be advised.
If you have a third question though, I've got a couple in mind.
I don't have a
I mean, at this
question.
point, it could even be the MonsterVerse with all the
piggybacking on
Godzilla,
that.
Kong movies, and there being
Everybody
titans
except
all
for
over the
Vic and I
world
are
erupting into chaos.
Going to be tired.
Yo,
tomorrow.
is Heidi on the Discord?
We could wake up.
Heidi? I don't know. She might be. She might be. By the way, Michael, I watched 2 more episodes of Person of Interest, which is Heidi's show, today, right before we started this. I only have 5 left. 5 episodes of Person of Interest in the entire series left. I had to do 2 more to finish out July, and I wanted to get ahead because I might have to
Where are
take
we
some
trying
time
to get
off.
to ultimately?
Meaning, like, not recording enough time to record.
Call him first.
5 episodes left, so I just watched 7 and 8.
If then.
Yes.
Send
he could
a
be like,
message
fuck
to
you guys.
Essex.
Not at the destination.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
What you up to? Can you help us?
We'll be at Aor in a day and a half.
Can you help?
Things are dire.
They have loads of
They have
One.
lodestones.
Oh,
They want to bring back the Somnovum.
Somnovum is one
in
word.
that bit, right?
Will you meet us?
I was
Will
gonna
you
say
help us?
Somnovum is one word.
Sick.
Rather rapid response comes in.
Rather rapid. I
Just
feel
a-
like this is.
Your words, in some ways, are alien, but I sense your worry. I'm at the outpost, southeast of the ruin. Come.
Huh? All right. Interesting.
He ain't coming.
Outpost.
He ain't coming.
He ain't coming. He ain't coming.
But then that.
What?
But if we go to him, I'm here for that.
Would have him on our side and try to help
But
fight them.
we're gonna have like the plan to have.
You
the,
have
the
to watch the
entrance
last
demolished
4 in
wasn't
one
bad,
sitting.
'cause that
I
could've
would, Michael, I'm
forced
not
us to
kidding.
have
I'm
to
happy you said
redirect
that.
to him,
Because I
and
was
then
like,
have to
should I break him
convince
into 2 and
tomb
3?
takers.
Or 3 and
the plan
2?
didn't work.
But then part of me was like, maybe
No,
I should
so
watch
what's another plan
1
to convince them to go to the
and then
southeast
do them
side?
all in a row.
We
So
go
you're
away
saying
and they
do
chase
1
us.
more. So maybe tomorrow I'll do 1 more,
'Cause we
and then
have
I'll
a
do
thing
the
that they
last 4 in one sitting.
Ish.
I'm happy you said that because I was like, how do I break up the last 5? I don't like doing 5 in a row. I usually
We
like
don't
doing
even know if
4 in a
they're going
row
in
or
from the
2 in a
north,
row.
Whatever. We
So I
think
was
they
thinking,
are.
do I do 1 and then
Could
2
be
and
lying
2?
to us?
Or do I do 1 and then all 4? So maybe tomorrow I'll do 1 and then I'll take a break.
If we
And
go in
then
the middle of the
in
night,
August, I'll just close it out.
the rest of us would be exhausted.
We go now. We leave now. We just go.
If we go, we wait a couple hours until they're out.
I'm starting a commune spell as this conversation's happening.
Okay.
This doesn't make Lucian never sleeps anyway.
Lucian does never sleep. Yeah, it is true. Lucian never sleeps.
How many more messages can you get?
Lucian never sleeps.
I mean, I can send
Gonna remind other epic fans that the
couple more, but
Thunder
that's using spell
Saga
slots.
releases on the 4th.
Who knows if we try to
What
do
is the
anything, they
Thunder
may chase
Saga?
us. We might have to fight.
Thunder. Is that what you were talking about?
So where did he say the entrance was again?
Northwestern.
All right.
Brimstone, I think, is the floaty blue
We
gem.
lost a day of travel today. We could try and rest and enact this plan tomorrow.
Day after.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
We're going to be exhausted.
So will they.
True.
And you guys
Well,
won't.
I mean, most will
I feel
probably be
great.
exhausted, but will all they? I don't know. Like Lucian
That tea had something in
never
it. A kick.
shows signs of exhaustion. Always
So we are
on the
going to
go.
just chance that we can find.
Always doing
This
everything
entrance. Yeah.
right.
Big gamble. That's a big gamble with a tiny payoff.
I'll probably be hitting my trance pretty soon.
I
but-
thought we were gonna be trying to find
Act
Essex's
as
outpost.
keys or like connectors, like
For
a
what, though?
conduit.
Get Essek.
But
That-
he said he's not leaving.
Yeah, the difference between the northwest
trying to
corner
see if I
and the
missed
eastern
anything.
outpost could be
Let me
like
point
6
this in
to
my
8
direction
hours.
Yeah.
without
It's
knocking
pretty
it
big.
off.
Maybe there is some benefit to having him join
We
us
are
because he's so talented. But what is
At
to
the
be done
30-minute
about
mark,
diverting-
which is technically the hour mark at this point.
I don't.
we don't because we don't know.
But
if
like
he's
I
going
said,
to
keep
come.
liking.
I don't
We're
think-
like
We don't know.
21 likes away from doing
I mean, we're either
further
we're
in the
either
next
riding in
episode. But I'm pouring a shot.
and
We're gonna
playing
do.
it as we see
I'm
it.
gonna make it a point to pour a light one this
Or we're
time.
kicking it off in
Because
here.
I've been pouring hefty ones
I
this
look up
entire
there.
time, but I want to keep rolling with the shots.
Perception
Getting
check.
I feel like
I think we
my skin is tightening and I'm getting red and my veins are going to shoot out of my body.
Great, hell yeah.
And I'm going to travel through time.
At the moment, nothing.
So if I travel through time,
At the moment.
hopefully by the
See you
time I
guys
get
at the
back,
moment.
we'll have 75 likes.
All right, I'm going.
As they're having this conversation, their words begin to slowly fade, Caduceus.
We're down
as
to
you
the
begin
30
head
minute
into your
countdown
trance,
for
and the
this.
the wild
30
rose presence
minutes.
surrounds you.
But then we're jumping to 123.
Breeze, you can hear the splash of water on brooks around you. You feel yourself in the center of an interpretation.
I'm going to wait till
of the
Matt
jungle where
concludes
you
his
reconvene with your
amazing
family.
description.
It's welcoming. It's warm. What would you like to ask?
What would you like to ask everybody? Cheers to everybody.
Lucy
Look at
Nonagon.
Marisha's hiding under a book. That makes her not
Is this
visible.
second entrance?
You can't
that
see
he's
her
been
right now.
talking
She is
about
under a
actually
book.
where he said it was, to the northwest.
You get a stronger, warm breeze that blows past your back over your shoulder in the direction that you're facing, interpreting it as affirmation.
Does he need all
right.
of us alive for what he plans to do?
Mind you all, I said I'd crack
Breeze
this
becomes
bottle when we started.
extremely
We're almost a
icily
quarter
cold.
deep. Almost a quarter deep on the bottle.
All of us. All
So
of us.
we are doing work. We are doing work. We've been on for not even 2 hours. We've been on for about an hour and 45 minutes. And we've drank almost a quarter bottle of wild
Does he need
turkey.
all of us alive when we arrive?
Sure, to jet.
The cold breeze.
Oh, the
continues
emoji,
to
the
blow.
emoji thing is blocking my view. But if you didn't like the video yet, like it for the love of God.
All right.
We need your help.
I'm sorry.
Does he need us alive when we arrive?
Does he
I'm
need
waiting
us
for the thing
alive
to go
when
up.
we get there? And the answer is no.
I said it earlier,
got
but now that there's a
confirmation
lot
on
of you in
what's
here,
That is-
after this is
that is
over, I
not
recommend
lying.
you all go watch I Saw the
Don't
TV
you have
Glow.
5 questions? Or does that speak with
And
me?
I also just saw
Three,
The
five
Watchers
is-
dropped.
Need and
That's
want to do
confused.
different things.
And something
So-
else. Oh,
Maybe,
what was
maybe.
Neil, what was the horror movie we saw? A Violent Nature?
3 questions for the community.
I think it was A Violent
does
Nature.
not need us.
Right before I got home, I saw A Violent
doesn't need all of
Nature
us, and he
and
doesn't need all of
The
us alive.
Watchers dropped. And I saw
But does he need
the TV Glow last night, and it was
might need you.
great. I'm gonna watch it again probably tonight, if I don't watch The Watchers first. I haven't seen The Watchers yet, and I heard decent things
Probably
about
from
it.
the vials. Oh, right.
You know,
So have we already all concluded? What's it on?
again,
You gotta
what's
look.
began
They're
to do with
streaming. I know.
collapse this
I know. I
entrance that
saw
he's
the
hoping
TV
to
Glow
take
was
that
on
will
Apple
force him to
TV and
another one
Prime,
where-
but you gotta buy them.
I feel like
They're
that
like
would only
20
be useful
bucks.
if we needed to buy time
You
to
gotta
get
buy
Essex
them.
on our side.
So I saw the
But
TV
don't
Glow.
think
You gotta
about
buy. In a Violent Nature and The
It's a good call to
Watchers.
talk to him.
I don't know. I just saw that it came out,
Pick
but
up
I
the
didn't
fight
really
beforehand,
look
which I
into
don't
it.
think any of us is feeling too strongly.
But The
about.
Watchers is the M. Night
we're all off the
Shyamalan
ride,
movie that his daughter directed.
Yeah.
And
I
A
love
Violent
him
Nature,
for
me and
the
Neil
best.
saw
That's the
in
only reason I'm pushing
theaters
it,
and
but
was
I really want to see where this goes, too.
glorious.
And we have that here.
So go watch it.
Those of us interested in trying to redeem
It's a slow roll,
our old
but I
friend,
dug
we
it.
certainly don't have a method to do so at the moment.
Neil, did you check out The Watchers yet?
The thin hope would be that
Neil usually gets the
Something
jump
about where we're
on
going.
the movies we don't see in theaters. Did you see Bike
seems
Riders or
pretty
any of
thin.
that yet? Neil, I'm so behind because we took 2 weeks off. Me and Neil were watching movies every week for like 3 months
Let's
straight.
just go.
Then we took 2
Go
weeks
right
off.
now or go with them.
I haven't
go
seen
with
the
them.
Bike Riders.
Go
I haven't seen the
Out of the
Watchers.
corner of your
I haven't
eye,
seen
you see
Quiet
operate
Place.
once more
I'm
that
like
same
I'm
orb.
slacking.
Cats again?
Oh no.
Furiosa
Shuttle
dropped.
cats do now
Yeah,
approach you
I saw
by-
Furiosa dropped.
Nothing kidding.
If you haven't seen that, 4K. I haven't watched anything.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, Neil,
Well,
we
before we go
should.
to
We
bed, I
have
wouldn't
plenty
mind
of
reaching out to
options
you,
next
Dolphon,
week.
if
Next
we're
week,
about
I'm
to
making it a
crash
point.
for the
We haven't
night.
seen
Okay, but
Ruts Hut
you know,
Boston guy,
Okay,
Pete.
Okay,
We haven't
go
seen
for it.
Pete since the Celtics won the finals.
Send
We
him
haven't
a
seen him. He
message.
probably thinks I.
So good.
Hope I get
Drank
to go
myself
to
to
sleep
death.
tonight.
Hello,
Just,
We saw him every
let
week
them
throughout
know
the
that-
entire
From the
conference
glow room.
finals and the finals. And then they win, and we just disappeared. He's probably like,
Let them
those
know.
guys
Physical looks?
partied
Like
so
magical
hard they
ninth level
died,
wizard
and
looks.
they never
No, there's no
returned.
ninth level.
just be alert.
Oh.
I've never brought anyone in here that I didn't trust.
We all sleep in the same room together.
Well, I'm wondering if we all might
Yeah, that's that.
sleep in the same room.
Yeah.
Sleep in the
Let's do
same
that.
room. Let's do it.
With them?
No, just us. Like instead of in our individual rooms.
I like it.
do that.
Yeah, let's
Sleep
do that.
over, all in the same room. Let's do it. All of us are
Oh, yeah.
bunking.
Bring
We're all
some
bunking up together.
Mattresses by
By
the
the way,
fireplace. Yeah, blankies
did you
and-
know
Yeah, we could get
that
those,
David
from
France
the,
is in
floor
need of a
below.
new grill? I think we should
we could
all
sleep where we slept with the Yetis, or we
recruit,
could sleep in
or
Beth
not
and my
recruit,
chambers
but
with the
support David
laboratory
France
between,
in getting a
an
new
entire
grill.
floor.
And Amy,
Sure. Yeah, that's
I heard him say he would buy you the most extravagant
Listen,
dinner
this is
that would
my
be cooked on
dollhouse.
that
I
grill
designed it.
with a fine bottle of wine. All he asked for is that grill. All he said was,
Okay, so I'm sending a
please,
message to you, Dala.
please let me have
Let them
this
know
grill
that
so that I can
very
make my
preoccupied.
wife the most glorious
You don't have to
dinner
get into
she
that
ever
detail.
consumed
Just tell them
over this grill with a
I won't
fine
be able to
bottle
make it
of
back
the
to the Cobalt
greatest
Soul
wine she ever
anytime
consumed as
soon.
well. And I mean,
any
I don't know. I have not heard anything from
pertinent
David France
information
about this. It came to me in
they could
in a
deliver would be
dream.
nice.
And I dreamed a dream
Hey.
of time gone by. And
We won't be
and it had a
able
grill
to
in
make it back
for David
anytime
France.
soon. So, any pertinent information, please tell. Use words carefully.
My dream just went away. You gonna support him
But
financially? Up,
we
my dream.
could
Up, the dream
Use
went away.
words.
I dreamed a dream that I cannot dream. I dreamed a dream. I can't remember the frickin' song, but up, it just left me. I don't know. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know what happened. As soon as I have to financially
He's all
support
fine.
somebody, my dreams just totally get shattered.
course.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Grill
Not
GoFundMe.
pertinent.
The Grill GoFundMe.
An operative by the ruins previously has information on what the cognosa
New
is.
grill. Coming from an old single burn.
Well, performs
Oh,
a
a
research
single
on it at the same
bum
time.
who still
Very
lives
old
at
stones
home.
Overlap information.
I dreamed a dream of time gone by.
All right, so that's good. We know that.
I'll
we
donate
know
a beer.
It.
What's the end one though? I dreamed a dream that cannot be. What's
That-
like her
to me,
final
that
line?
tells us
I'm like trying to picture it in my head.
might
What's
see
like the
friends.
final line?
Maybe.
I
Or
dreamed a dream.
that could be.
I feel like it's
That
like
could
that
be the gnome
cannot
that we
be.
scared
Is that
off.
what it is? Because if that's the final line, then that
Do you
is
figure out who the operative is?
the outcome of the grill,
Well, it
David.
doesn't
I'm
mean the
sorry.
operative's there now. It
Yeah.
means the operative had previously gone and
it says an
reported-
operative by the ruins
operative by the ruins
Previously.
who had been by the ruins.
previously. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
let me know where we're going.
Okay.
All right, let's
good.
make a fort.
That
Okay.
God would be forgiving.
Alrighty.
We shall rest.
Oh, that's it. I dreamed a
So were you
dream.
guys arranging which room?
and it's got that God would be forgiving, but there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms that can't be weathered. Well, apparently that is the outcome of the grill. The grill, the grill,
sleeping on
the grill. But there are
I'll bring
dreams that
some bedding
cannot
that's put on the
be.
floor.
There you go,
Anybody can
David.
sleep in the bed.
Anne Hathaway
I
said it. I know she
usually
wasn't the
sleep in
first.
the chair that's
But
in
Anne
the room,
Hathaway
so-
said there are
probably
dreams that cannot be. She was speaking of grills.
We could
In
also
all
do
of
like
her
the-
destitute and
like Charlie and the
poverty.
Chocolate Factory.
She was speaking of your grill, David.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
that's
asked
it.
her and she said,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100%
Joe.
So cozy.
in the movie Les Miserables, she was speaking of the grill that you would not
Grandpa
get.
Joe, what a terrible person.
Yeah.
Grandpa Joe, what a
You
terrible
really break it
person.
down.
I say this all the time. I say this all the
rant on
time.
that.
Our happiness depends on you.
I say this all the time. I can't believe he actually brought up Grandpa Joe and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Grandpa Joe leaps out of bed. Didn't I do this rant before? Did I not do this rant before here?
and get some
Because I've done
bedrolls
this
and
rant on
blankets and
something.
pillows and
Grandpa
pick
Joe
up our
leaps
trips back
out
and
of
forth with
bed
vets,
once he
help.
finds out he has a golden
Yep.
ticket where he can go on an adventure.
Just so we have something to
The
sleep on.
friggin' crippled dude for 20 years that never left his bed and let
okay.
Charlie and his mother do
Did you guys go inside
everything.
Yasha's room?
Leaps out of bed and does the glorious
Alright.
dance. I understand. It's a show
So,
and it's a
you go ahead and
movie
eventually find yourself
and everything
asleep
else.
unless you
But
have any
that
other
son of
business
a
to do.
bitch faked an
all
injury.
in
He
for the night.
faked
Does
his
anyone need
injury.
to
He
leave this
never
room for anything?
gave him a chance. Grandpa
Hold on,
Joe,
let me go pee.
And then he lured Charlie into fizzy lifting drinks
Oh, I
and
thought there was
sabotaged the
I
whole
wa-
thing
I feel more
almost.
comfortable
Grandpa
playing in my
Joe
own
is a
room.
sack of
Hold on.
shit. Let's have a GoFundMe to kill Grandpa Joe, even though the guy
and now
probably
I
died
came
like
back.
50 years ago.
Well, while you're about, you do hear this kind of echoing whistle. And you kind of glance up, and you can just barely make out the shape on the kind of upper areas of the available.
Done this rant like,
towers. So
okay,
Lucian just
I
kind of
thought
on
so.
his own,
Yes,
just
okay,
kind of
thank
walking
you.
around
I'll
and
stop
looking.
then. I'll stop then. I had to assume, because
Lucian.
I've
Whistling.
freaked out about Grandpa Joe so many times.
Yes.
If you really want
He-
a fun tour, let me know.
Didn't dream a dream
I
of
can
time
play a
gone
fun
by.
trick.
Do tell.
I'm pouring a shot,
Up,
because Jay wants to.
flight up.
Okay.
Grandpa
wanna
did it
go-
for the
do you wanna
welfare
see it?
checks. I don't know,
See
though. Were
what?
they getting welfare checks?
fun stuff.
Because they were living pretty desolate. And we had 4 grandparents in one bed, smelling and stinking and not bathing, probably. They were all laying around. I would rather die.
Do you trust me?
If you said I had to lay 20 years in bed with my
Are you being
wife
deceptive in any way?
and 2 other
He takes your hand.
people that were just
I'm going
laying
to cast
around,
polymorph.
and 2 of their feet
both of
are in
us.
my face. I mean,
And turn us into
unless
cats.
Charlie's mom was washing their bodies and stuff, I'm not down for that.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And then run off and show him the little door so we can run around the tower.
I'd rather die.
As
I'd
cats.
rather die.
Wasn't that
Fucking
nothing
kill
but our
me.
room?
If I can't sit in this chair and do this live stream, then somebody come and beat me to death. That's what I say.
A lock on the inside of those doors into
Okay.
rooms. I'm not Scanlan Shorthall.
Yeah, whatever. What was the deal with Charlie's dad? Star makes a good point. Where was Charlie's dad?
Into my
I mean,
guest
maybe he was a
chamber.
glorious guy. Maybe Charlie's dad was like, I ain't taking care of all
beard
these
makes it
faking sick old people. All these old people are faking sicknesses. I'm done with this.
Oh my god. Creeper.
No, creepy Santa, no.
Creepy Santa.
Lucian gives chase for a little bit.
I poured the
and
shot.
then
We're not taking
seems
it yet.
to be preoccupied with
Ninja,
his
are
own
you on
wanderings
break?
in cat
I didn't
form
see
for a
Ninja in a
little
bit, but I saw. Oh no, I saw Ninja
I
up
run
there.
up behind him.
Ninja, how's everything
tried to tell
going?
him that
Tell
it
me when
only
you get a
lasts for
break.
an hour,
When everybody
but
gets a
all
break.
I'm doing is meowing.
One wife is hard enough. David France.
She's been gone for
But
so
Amy,
long.
Amy,
Rangers are
you
not
are a
proud of me.
gem.
Yeah.
Amy,
How long do you?
we don't want to
wander
get this
about?
wrong. Amy is
I'll
a
wander around
gem.
with him for 30 minutes and then.
But David,
Jester is
I
gone for 30
understand the
minutes.
plight of the grill. I understand the grill.
Maybe she's just taking a shit.
Yeah. That's
Maybe she's just
that's-
taking a
I
shit.
said I needed privacy.
shit.
so-
Not Amy.
Yeah.
This
Nothing but pastries and milk.
nothing but pastries and milk.
Maybe the
Our shits are gigantic.
Hate the Tim Burton film.
fills the chamber pot all in one go.
I've never seen it, believe it or not. I've never seen
Yeah, no.
in
There's a
full
reputation around
the Tim
uh,
Burton Willy Wonka. I've never also seen the Alice in Wonderland movies.
I think 20 minutes
chateau.
into that,
I think we're also Tim Burton, Alice in
Put out an
Wonderland.
APB.
I've never seen them.
amongst the cast.
Indeed.
All pussy bulletin.
Yes.
Tealbert, I did not. Did I get the package you sent? I
Scanlan's-
did not
that's Scanlan's
get a
house.
package from you yet.
Okay, so
I'm a blue
Pizza,
cat.
busy pizza day.
And when I turned Lucian
We're
into
down
a cat, I polymorphed
to
him into a little red cat with little
17
like,
minutes.
purple and teal swirls.
17 minutes.
oddly enough,
Ninja,
though not of
sit
your
tight for 2 minutes. We're going to do the 15-minute countdown
implementation,
shot.
The cat
And then
has
we're gonna take a
visibly
break.
9 eyes that are
We're going to
red
set it
that
up.
glow
We're going
through
to do
the fur
30.
across
Like
the
I
back.
said, we're 21 likes away from 75. If we do 21, or 75, I should
But
say,
as he's kind of following
we
you a bit
will
and, like,
do an
following your
hour,
lead
a
to kind of
full
go through
hour of the
these
next
tunnels.
episode right now. Right now, we're
It's
doing 30
interesting.
minutes.
There-
We'll do a
there's
full hour.
A playfulness to it.
Definitely
that
no grill now.
belies some of the
Amy,
intense conversations that have
could
happened.
we do
And then you can see him kind of growing
a song
little
and
more
dance
curious
number
to wander on
that
his
will
own as you follow behind
sway
him.
you one
right
way or
then,
another?
Frumpkin arrives.
where
and
I
kind
will
of
be a giant
approaches
grill.
to go,
I will put on a suit that looks like a grill, and I'll invent a song.
looks over Lucian.
And I'll dance and talk about how David needs a grill. Would that sway you one way or the other? Maybe, possibly. I don't know if I have such a thing.
Goes
I
in, like-
definitely don't have
It's
a
kind
grill
of like
suit.
trying to lead you back.
I'll look at Lucian. I do a little shruggy shrug.
A shruggy shrug.
And he darts off up the
Shruggy
tunnels
shrug.
on his own.
I'll follow Frumpkin.
Watching.
Okay.
Oh, that one internet cat that goes.
Have you received? No, I have not received Tealbird's package yet.
Yeah.
I know that Clever is possibly
Okay.
making a joke of it, but I don't know.
Broken.
Okay,
But no,
I'll
Tealbird,
turn
I have
back.
not received a package
When do you
yet.
turn back into a cat?
Well, I don't know because if I turn back into me, does that cancel it on?
You can cancel. I'd say for the purposes of this, because you use the object to.
Ninja, are you there? Oh, Ninja's there. Okay, I just saw
One
Ninja.
if you don't wish to cancel.
Colvin,
the answer.
Ninja,
Okay.
Shane Barron,
I'll
everybody,
cancel
Amy France,
myself
David
when I get
France,
back in the room.
everybody. We're doing this.
Okay,
This is the
just
15-minute
arrives.
countdown shot,
Unharmed.
which probably
Through one of
is
the doors,
something
I'll-
I probably shouldn't take,
On the little tunnel door.
but I'm gonna.
Wow.
So it's gonna happen.
that
So
bad, you had to come in
cheers.
through
Final
another door,
15
huh?
minutes. Then we're gonna read. Look, this is all I got. I think this is why I'm taking it, because I gotta kill
This
this
is a cat.
beverage. But after this, I have nothing left. All the
That's your
beverages are
secret?
gone.
No.
So cheers
No, I turned Lucian into.
to all of you.
Oh,
Final
yes,
15
that's
minutes.
foolish of me. Okay.
And everything.
Like and subscribe. We're 21
so you-
away.
did you do
We could
your-
do another hour.
Did you do your poo?
I didn't poo, but
Still need to?
Did you pee?
Or
I
was that
actually
a
didn't
ruse?
pee. I got distracted.
Not even as a cat, because it's free reign when you're a cat.
That's, you need a litter box.
And that was all
You
my
just pee
beverages.
Anywhere. This
All
place
my
is
beverages,
so-
20 yards
And we're
outside the
probably
tunnel.
a quarter bottle deep.
This place would
You
smell
tell me
so
what you think.
bad. Is it
I think that's
magic
about a quarter
baking?
bottle deep.
I'm just gonna use your bathroom.
So we got 30 minutes left.
And I'll come back.
We're gonna skip
but he's
the
still gonna be a
Patreon
cat for
hour
another, like,
this
15
week.
minutes. If we want to do anything,
We're gonna
he's a
skip the
cat, won't
Patreon
go around.
hour.
Or we could just let him be a cat.
And
Well, are
we're
we
just
in
gonna have
here
a
for the
ridiculously
night?
long live stream.
Okay.
This,
So
this
to
coming week.
Frumpkin, who has returned as well, I say.
which will
I
actually
want
get
you
me.
to,
That's why I'm actually
telepathically
encouraging
clog the
everybody to like
arteries
the
on
video, because
5.
if we hit 75
4
and we do an
of your
hour,
eyes.
I don't got to do the YouTube
And
or the
over the next
Patreon hour
3
after
or
this.
4
Usually I
minutes,
gotta crank
cat
that out
after cat
before
after
sushi.
Cat after cat after cat.
So
after cat,
basically,
just sort of like vomits up like
I'm
World
done
War
after
G,
this.
in from the bottom and out
So
from
let's
the top.
roll.
Not
Let's
into the
keep
room where-
going. Let's get more. Call your family. Call the Towery
The
family.
central chamber just starts
He's gonna
to
come into my
fill
house
with spectral
and be
cats.
sassy like that. No grill.
And a popcorn popper.
No
and
grill, David.
fills
Call the Towery
like a
family. Tell them no grill for David. Like this video.
that center hallway.
And we're all gonna
and
protest grill
I
making.
say,
No, I'm
this
just
is loud,
joking.
you
Don't
wanna say something
protest.
Funny. And I open the little doorway, and there's like 4 cats, like pressed in
Between
there.
a quarter to
And I
1/3
had
ish. Yeah,
just
I think we
clogged
did some damage on that
all
bottle.
5 and the top.
But
is
we're gonna keep
4 and
going.
3 leading
I'm gonna fill
into
these
5.
glasses with ice. We're gonna have another shot or two, and then we're ordering
Everything's okay now.
sashimi, not sushi.
Nightmare.
Yeah. The spell connection you have with Lucian's polymorph ends prematurely on its own.
Oh, he's not a cat anymore.
Because he can cancel that shit at any moment.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. He can do just about anything.
Yeah,
it seems
he's
like.
pretty cool. He could do about anything. I agree. Michael, did you throw all your likes up? Michael, where
You
are
and
you
I
at,
need
Michael?
to
I haven't
rest
seen you in a bit.
because-
Oh, there you are up there.
To
I see
actually
you.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
Was
I'm
it
gonna sit
war
up,
times? Did Charlie's
the door.
dad go to
Just
war?
gonna
I
sleep.
honestly, that's kind of the impression I got,
Take
lace
your
up. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but I thought the same thing. I thought
Straight
maybe it
8
was
hours of
war.
sleep. This is a
I mean, it
fantasy.
seemed like around that time. So I thought maybe Charlie's dad went
Are you guys doing
that
the,
way.
the sleepies?
Ah,
With the
egg
heats
is
and
fine
people?
for smoking.
Session tips.
Egg
the
is
thing
fine for
if he's in the middle.
smoking.
Yeah. in
You
the
can
bed.
smoke
People in the bed.
in
Alright.
fucking
Bedroom.
cardboard,
So who's in the
low
bed?
and slow. The container doesn't matter.
Who's in
Don't
the
let
bed?
him
All right.
like to you.
Yeah, jump in.
I'll jump in.
Clever.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Am I reading it weird?
So all but 4
Is that a
eventually find their way
song?
to sleep.
Is that Charlie? Is that Grandpa Joe? Is those lyrics from Grandpa Joe's life?
Make a perception check.
Not as good. 9.
9.
Nothing seems to catch your attention.
We've hit a rut. We haven't got a single like in
Most
at least
seems
20
okay.
minutes, and I'm very
Beginning,
sad about
it's
it.
that
I might
tension of
cry
knowing that the enemy is in the house that kind of
But
leads
then I
to
think-
an uncomfortable rest.
of the fact that I dreamed a dream of David's grills. Oh, I saw Matt just kicked on some ominous music. 10 minutes left.
And Beauregard.
10 minutes left. Ominous music.
Because you looked.
Through the challenging wrestling tonight and sleep, as darkness awaits you in that place of dreams,
I'm in.
you
I'm
find
in.
yourself
in a cold, dark space. You remember kind of nodding off, but now you're here, like conscious, it feels. And you kind of look around in this darkness.
Do we see each other?
Yeah, are we aware of each
No,
other?
you are unaware of each other.
Unaware of each other, in the darkness, ominous music.
In this faint red glow.
Oh, is this the
begins
image,
to warm
Tealbird's?
in front of you.
Is this
Like a
Tealbird's
tiny
image? Because it was a
tinted
red.
flash that begins to burn into a bright flame. Until there before you, you see a massive glowing
This is
red
it! This
eye
is
that
it!
just peers into you,
This is the red.
inspecting you, piercing you, looking around, to you, within you.
This is it. This is
No
the.
words.
This is the image. This is the art.
No language.
Is it the eyes of Nine? Is it? See, when I
You
originally
immediately feel
saw,
this kind of sense of
everyone's saying focus, focus. I see it.
fear and
When I originally saw it, I almost
desperation
thought
when
it was
begins
like
to
the orb or something, but it's the eyes of
subtly pull
Nine or
away
something. I think.
as
I
you
don't
feel
know.
it connect to you. Like a single thought enters your mind, like the light seems to swarm and fill your space. And all it says is, without language but feeling, emotion,
Is it the Somnovan?
welcome, 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 welcome.
What
And
is
you hear
this?
this faint sound, this humming, like thousands of bees buzzing. And as you listen, you begin to see scratches, shapes, flashes of the pages that you had looked at in that tome.
It
And it's
opened
not
us up.
buzzing.
We now
Their voices,
understand.
their screams, hundreds, thousands of them, just faintly out of view. Welcome. The eye closes.
It's the eyes of Nine. Did
And
Jay's
you wake
voice
up,
just
both shooting up
echo?
at the exact same
That was
time
weird.
within
Did
the
I
chamber.
echo? I might have said it twice. I don't even know. But that was the eyes of Nine.
Catches your attention for it immediately.
Yeah, does it? It catches immediately. I would
That's
assume so.
rare.
That's rare.
I grab my notebook.
Everybody, if you're jumping in, we are doing 30 minutes after this. We're down to the
I
last
start
7 minutes. Like
trying to
and
copy as
subscribe,
much
but
as
if
I
you
could
like and we get to 75, we'll do the next hour. Just
Start writing it
telling
down.
those are jumping in right now.
What do you
Like the
do?
video.
Shh, 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 shh.
20 more likes. We're down to 20 likes. And we do another hour. We're doing 30 already after this.
That's not good.
That's not good. No, I mean
feel
like
that-
an echo effect.
Fractal pull
Gotcha.
within the page. This vertigo still kind of lingering after the dream that you both had independently experienced. As Bo's like sketching in the book and kind of holding it in front of her. Kayla, make a perception check.
And I wanted to ask also if I think back to what we looked at, which is a hazy, but does it make any more sense?
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
Open. Up.
Open. Oh.
18.
18. As you're looking over towards Beauregard and she's sketching, you see the back of the hand that's holding the book. A single red eye.
There it is.
And she's just drawing,
And she's unaware.
seemingly.
Yeah. Love it. But weird and creepy also.
Nothing.
Stop.
What?
Take her hand
Huh?
and twist so that hers is on top with the back facing up.
On the back of your left hand, you see an identical red eye
Oh shit.
in the skin to Lucian's.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, do we all got one? Yeah.
Come here. Turn around. I look where the tattoo on her neck is. Are there any more?
No,
So
look
do
at
we
your-
each got one?
nothing.
Do we each got one or
Your arms.
something?
He had one on his arm.
Check the gooch.
I check the gooch. I check the gooch for an eye.
That's the last place you look.
We just wake up to Caleb butt ass naked.
Covered in tattoos. Kayla's butt ass naked, covered in tattoos.
Some albums like, oh, this was a bad idea.
My brother-in-law has a $3,000 smoker. Look like a steam
I
train
do
right
actually,
wood. right
Ichabod
temperatures,
Crane pulls
amazing
off
outcomes.
his shirt
I'm
and I
usually a
start looking at,
propane
like, their
guy,
chest
but
and
that
arms to
smoker
see
changed my
everywhere,
mind.
and
My
turns
friend's
around
got
and
something
goes
like that.
overboard.
As Caleb's pulling back his robes, you can see on the right shoulder, just above where the bicep and deltoid meet, you see a similar single red eye.
That's it, one. Do we each got one? The Eyes of Nine, the Mighty Nine? Do we each got a tat now? Did we just get branded from reading this shit?
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
The rest of you begin to come to hearing the
Everyone's. I want everyone to have one.
ruckus and conversation and the tension.
I mean,
immediately.
It's not probably. I don't know if it's a good thing.
Accessible to you.
Wish I had that spell now.
Does it feel like
Yeah.
anything?
I wish I had the spell now.
No, though strangely warm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know if
I
it's
looked
bad
at
or
my
good.
notes. What did I draw?
I mean, one does probably not want to have tattoos
You can
applied to
see-
them that they did not ask for.
You recall like writing your dream, the words of it, and you look down at the page again, and it is just scratches and lines and nothing.
Oh boy.
What happened?
And that's where we're gonna pick up next.
I was like, I thought there was more time. I honestly thought there was more time. We got like 4 minutes.
You asked to read the book.
So we read the book.
Open it up, yeah.
I'm just
Together,
glad-
you did it
I'm just glad
together.
it's not on my team.
Branded in a sense.
I don't know if it's
Are
good
my
that we
eye
did it together
emojis
or bad
visible
that we
to
did it
anyone?
together.
Yes, star. I see them. I see the star. I see the eye emojis.
Don't think it's good.
Oh no.
That one itches.
Yeah.
Everybody who's in here, we're jumping into the next 30 minutes of the next episode. If we hit 50 likes, we do so. If we hit 75, we'll do an hour. So if you're in here, like the video if
man.
you haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Level 1.
I see there's
yeah.
like 30 plus people again. It keeps jumping to 30.
Oh my god.
If you're in here, like the video. If we hit
We'll do all
75,
the
we'll do an hour. But
rules.
we're going to do the next 30
The
minutes.
starting fee of
After Matt is
199
done.
gold
After Matt is
for
done,
6
I'm going to
months.
fill my
Certain number
ice.
of tapes.
We're going to take a bathroom break. I'm going to jump it back in.
Buy these amount of books.
And only you have to recruit only 10 people each.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. That,
Fuck.
Well, that complicates things.
just a titty bit.
Just a titty bit.
Wow.
Just a titty bit.
I guess we have to kill.
So for tonight, should we
Caleb and
go
Bo
for
now,
the
too.
hour or tell him to start after
I
8?
You potentially turned the wizard and the monk on us? Oh,
The
no.
wizard and the monk.
Or made them more powerful, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then perish.
Yeah.
Ninja saying
The
focus.
one who's obsessed with gaining control of his domain.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
And the one who is skeptical as fuck and hates all of it. Fuck.
You did look at it together.
We
That was
did.
probably
Yeah,
dumb
yeah.
in that moment. Probably should have think about it. We blessed and we guided and we didn't go like, maybe one of you goes first.
Well, we
Yeah.
kind of knew. Could have, yeah.
Risk was always
Kind of
there.
new, kind of
But wow.
Well, it didn't.
good.
Hey man, you read the yellow sign.
Yeah.
definitely.
It's full
I
Necronomicon.
want to keep playing.
I like it
Find out
though.
more.
I dig it. I dig
well,
it.
Soon enough.
I know,
Soon
I know,
enough.
I know.
Get
'Cause-
one step ahead of him.
Matt's
Learn
about to
something
say
he didn't
goodbye.
know, and
We're gonna
instead he
pause.
Stared into the Necronomicon.
We're gonna take a
Following
break.
his footsteps.
Yeah,
Well,
that's cool.
Whoa.
we'll pick up from that revelation
Yep.
next time.
Next week.
Super excited.
We're gonna set the
Go
clock
over
and
this.
everything
Before I
first.
forget, so I want to do another clarification on this. There's confusion on
Oh,
that, and
Matt's,
I wanted to confirm as well. I think I said it before, but the combat wheelchair that I have been using in the game is not designed by me. That is designed by Sarah Thompson at Mustang's Art on Twitter.
Mustang's
They're
Art.
not giving me the credit. That's all their work, and they're amazing.
Shit, I'm clumsy about
anyway,
everything tonight.
thank you
I
all so
meant
much for joining us.
stop.
We love you
Should
very
we go
much,
for the
and
hour or tell
listen
him to?
Thursday Good night.
Man, what did you two do?
Listen to it. What did you two do?
Everybody,
You hear
welcome
that?
to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons.
Travis
Hello,
just
everyone, and
yelled.
welcome to
Whoa,
tonight's
whoa,
episode
whoa,
of
whoa,
Critical
whoa,
Role,
whoa,
where a bunch
whoa! That is past.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical
Why'd
Role,
it go
where
to
a bunch of us nerdy-ass
124?
voice actors sit around and play Dungeons. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's
What are
episode
you
of Critical
doing to
Role,
me?
where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors. Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Why
tonight's
is it
episode
going
of
right
Critical
to-
Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice.
I'm not even gonna question it. There we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role,
All right,
where a
this
bunch
is
of
the
us
right
nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play.
I don't know why I was going to
Dungeons and
124.
Dragons.
They found their quarters, you found yours, and began to plot what to do in the near future for the safety of yourselves and or halting the plot of Lucian the Nonagon.
Halting the plot of Lucian the Nagan.
In that night's rest, Caleb and Beauregard began to
Adam
see familiar
Espinosa, what is
patterns
that,
they had
brother?
from the book they had read before. And in that
We're just going to hear the recap. I'm going to pause it. We're going to set the clock. I'm going to run to the bathroom, fill my ice
Bid
cups.
them welcome, along with a chorus of hundreds of distant buzzing screams.
We're just hearing Matt's
You both shot
recap.
awake and found on your person a newly apparated red eye, not unlike those upon Lucian. Red eye. At night's rest, Caleb and Beauregard began to see familiar patterns that they had from the book they had read before, and in that darkness, a single glowing red eye.
Alright, so it's just
came
Caleb
to
and
them.
Beauregard right now.
Bid them welcome, along with a chorus
Caleb
of
and
hundreds
Beauregard.
of distant buzzing screams. You both shot awake and found on your person
Red eyes.
a newly apparated
I just want to
red
clarify
eye,
that when Matt
not
said it.
unlike those upon Lucian. and
As
your
soon as
friend
Matt
Warlock.
stops,
So-
we're going to pause.
As you return, you have both shot awake. Caleb has disrobed a little bit to look for and finding the eye, and the rest of you are starting to come to in the midst of this chaos, this tension, and look up to see this point of recognition between the two of them. And Ford, who is awake through this, also taking in the repercussions or the connotations of what has just transpired.
What's going on?
Really bad dream.
Well,
Why are you naked?
I'm not naked. I'm wearing pants.
Well,
You better have a wizard's explanation for that. And for hers.
I'm trying to find a place to pause
is
it.
it glowing? Is it glowing?
Is it
Not
glowing?
glowing.
It's just like a red.
Just like a red. It looks like almost like a tattoo.
All right, we'll stop there at 10:53. I was trying to find a place that would be a good place to stop, but they just got right into it. Matt usually goes like, "So, what do you want to do?" And they weren't doing that. So we're going to go 10, what was it? Let me look. Oh, it's Firefox. 10:53. 10:53, everybody. So 0 10 53. Set the time. There it is. Everybody, like the video if you haven't. I'm only saying this because if we hit 20 more likes, we'll do an hour. We're going to do 30 minutes from here. We're jumping into 123, as you can see. So, we're at 55 likes. If we hit 75, we'll do the full hour. If we do so, that'd be glorious. So, like the video. We're going to take a break real quick. We're going to do 30 minutes when I get back. I'm just going to fill these glasses with water and ice. We're going to do another shot before we start. And then we're going to commence the next 30 minutes. If we keep going, we'll do an hour. You guys let me know. We're at 40. We're at 56 now. So we're 19 away. We're 19 likes away. Like, subscribe. Somebody put in the chat, like, Jay will be right back. He's just running away because he's afraid of everything. I'll be right back. everybody, we're back. We're 22 likes, or not even 22. What are we at? 17. We're 17 likes away. We're still 25 strong in the chat. I have an entire glass of water. Delicious. It's not even 8:30. We have 30 minutes left. I have to order the sushi by 10:15. Being as we're not doing the Patreon hour this week, that is easily possible. Obviously, that's definitely possible. So, like I said, continue to like. If we hit 75, we'll do a full hour. If not, we'll do 30 minutes. And then apparently we're going to do the rest in a live stream next week. So, Jay, tell us a joke. Tell us a joke. I can't think of it. Like on the fly, I can't think of a joke. Tell us a joke. What's a good joke? Welcome, welcome. What reactions are dropping tonight on Patreon? Tomorrow, because normally I do them on Friday, but I started doing them on Saturday. Maybe Sunday, but I'm going to drop a bunch on Patreon. We're going to do a shot first, but Person of Interest is dropping. The Shield, Winona Earp, Steven Universe. Normally it would be Critical Role. Once Upon a Time and Farscape. If you guys don't know, Once Upon a Time, Farscape and Once Upon a Time are two of my favorite shows, and they're such like Patreon exclusives. I just don't have the time to edit them up for YouTube. But I do Once Upon a Time and Farscape constantly, and those are great. The Shield, Winona Earp, Person of Interest is weekly. Jackie Chan movies every month. There's probably a new Jackie Chan movie coming out. Next week is Peaky Blinders, Outer Banks, Doctor Who. Like, I try to pace them as much as I can. Eureka, that's right. Eureka is going to be this week. Eureka, we're going to start doing once a week. You love Once Upon a Time, and I can't share it with you. I'm so depressed. At least I have this. Yeah, Once Upon a Time I dig. I definitely dig it. I don't know if it's the Disney and everything, but we're at 60 likes. All I know is we got 15 more likes, and we'll do an hour. So 15 likes away. That's 1 like per minute after we take this shot. Anybody new in the chat? Is anybody new? It's okay, Jay. Tomorrow is a rest day. Yeah, tomorrow is a rest day. So everybody, cheers. We need 15 more likes if we do it. Hey, we got 1 like per every 2 minutes, and we'll do another hour or another 30 minutes. I'm good either way, because like I said, I keep forgetting we're not doing the Patreon. Well, I don't keep forgetting, but I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, even if we do an hour, it'll be 9:30. There's no Patreon hour, so I'll definitely be able to have my sushi. Jay, I just started Dark Matter. I think you dig it. I've heard of it. David France. I've heard of Dark Matter. I've never seen it. Neil's been telling me about this show From. And my sister told me about it too before Neil. I don't know if I told Neil about it. I think I told Neil. My sister said it too. But like months ago, my sister was like, you got to check out this show From. It's like a Lost Manifest type of show. 3 seasons. They're, I think, coming out with more. And then like shortly after, Neil was like, yo, you got to check out the show From. I have not seen it yet, but I want to jump into that because that sounds like totally up my alley, being as everyone keeps comparing it to Lost. And Lost is my favorite ever, but we need 15 more likes. Everybody, if you're jumping in, 15 more likes. Here we go. I'm doing the 3-second countdown. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
And very obviously, like
we are
monologues.
into 123, everybody.
Precisely.
123
Crawl
is
out of
in
bed and run
effect.
over and take Bo's hand and start looking at it.
I shove Caduceus awake.
What's a stormtrooper's
feel
favorite
raised?
store?
Does it feel,
The
like, just
one
really
next
flat,
to
like it's-
Target. Neil, that's a
It
good
has
one.
a texture that is different from the skin. It
That is a
feels
good one.
smooth. Like,
I
there
haven't
is
heard
no-
that one, honestly.
There is no natural ridges that the skin would.
I
maintain
heard a
around it
joke
as
the
well.
other
It's
day
just
that I hadn't heard, and I was like, that
a
was pretty
perfectly
good, but I
smooth
can't
surface where
remember
the
it.
eye is.
and
I'm not
you
good at like telling jokes.
forgot or
I feel
I
like my life is
feel
full of
or
jokes. I feel like
sense
my life is just
anything or
story
hear
after story
anything, or
of
is there
jokes.
anything different other than the appearance?
Just the appearance. For now.
Fickin' Killjoys killed it. You'll watch
A
Wayne
little like
yet?
reading.
I
You
need
both
more
woke
people
up
to
at the
watch
same
it so a
time.
second season
Do
gets
you
made.
care to share
I don't
what
even know what
might
that
have been
is.
happening just before that?
But everybody, if you're jumping in,
honestly
like,
can't
I
remember
just saw
a
like
whole
30
lot,
people spike
except for
again. Like the video, we'll do another 30 minutes
the
after this.
voices. Did you hear the voices?
Did you hear the
Big red
voices?
eye and
Doesn't From have
thousands of
Harold?
voices.
Welcoming us.
I don't know who that is.
Welcoming you?
The guy who played Michael in
Just
Lost. Oh,
whispers.
does it?
Welcome.
I don't know.
Welcome.
I've
Just
not, honestly, two
endless
people, Neil and my sister, have recommended it to me.
Cacophony.
I haven't seen a single thing
Can
about
you
it.
hear it now? You
Actor,
can hear it
anything.
now?
Neil confirmed
Can you hear me?
yes. Michael from Lost is in it. I don't know if I've seen him
in some
since
way?
Lost.
In some ways.
Well, I
He
mean,
was,
more
to me, the
evil?
most annoying. Nothing against the actor.
They were with
But
the
in
rebellion.
the beginning,
Can't you sense
Michael,
that?
to me,
Don't you
was one of
have
the most annoying
ways
characters.
of sensing evil?
Neil, is From
I mean-
still going on, or is it, like, done?
Not just general iffiness. I mean, I don't know how to cast
General
a spell to see if
iffiness.
someone's a little iffy. I mean, if there's something crazy happening, sure.
Pull Bo's hand over and start touching her eye over to Caleb's eye on his shoulder. Is it doing anything?
Not for me.
I'm gonna get to go into our little sack. I have a little alchemical.
Go into
acid.
your little sack.
With your permission, Caleb, can I just sort of try
Michael's
to
seen it,
etch it out?
thinks it's already been
If
canceled.
it's just on the surface?
You all watch Wayne yet? Michael's seen it, think it's already been. Oh, we're joking over here.
I'm sorry, I'm just.
Who's
It might
there?
hurt. I'm actually, you know what?
That
I have to do
actor
it to
was
Bo. It's
amazing
gonna
in
hurt.
Constantine.
And he's not really.
And of course, it
great
was
with pain.
canceled
I
just as it
I
got
want to
good.
go on record and say I don't think this is going to work, and I really would like you not. to
I
hold my
eat
hand.
mop.
This is what I do everything with.
I know that's a thing.
punch people.
Oh, I see. I
Smash
see.
that into things that nobody else should be smashing a hand
If it's
into.
hurt, she won't want to hit things. with
Everybody,
it.
we're
She'll try to
15
protect
away.
it.
Do we
We're
do
gonna
it?
hold it up, have a
I
big
said if we hit
scar
a
and
like
everything.
every 2 minutes, a like every 2 minutes,
A tiny
we will
portion,
get
tiny portion.
into another hour. We're
Yeah, but
close.
what
We're
if
getting
this,
there.
Hold on. What if this affects? You know, if something, if we have to
I'm gonna
fight
pour another
something
shot.
and you're not fully at,
Because
you
I'm
know,
just
up to par.
gonna get belligerently
I don't
drunk
know.
Can I
and
try
then
to?
order sashimi
Can I try to?
and watch.
Heal
I
it?
might honestly, I
See
might
what
watch another
happens?
episode. If we don't
I'm
hit
gonna
the
try to cast
75
Greater
likes,
Restoration on the
75
eye.
likes, we'll keep rolling.
Okay.
If I
Go
don't,
ahead and
I might
mark off
jump
the
into
cost.
the
Oh,
fifth
right,
episode
wait.
of Person of Interest,
100
Diamond
like the
dust.
final
Dust.
5.
Okay, let me make sure I.
Because I gotta watch
know-
one more
I know
before
I
the
have
break.
it.
So we're either gonna do another 30 minutes of this on live
I'm gonna grab
stream,
Bo's hand and just.
or I'm gonna
start
react to
just trying
Person of
to
Interest.
rub it
So
off.
it's up to you guys.
it's not gonna
Do
do
we
it.
get the likes? Like it up. You got to
Rub one
like
out
it
real
up.
quick.
Don't you know? Like it up.
I could use both
That's how we
hands. I
do
only
it.
need one though.
You're using.
Yeah,
I'm
just
like-
do one hand real fast.
All right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Another shot. I don't want to get too crazy. I'm like ready to keep taking shots.
Speed of 50.
Don't need.
Haste.
Because I'm on
Honestly,
a I'm on a
hands.
Person of Interest kick right now. I did 2 hours before this.
Fine.
I could definitely watch the third
I
hour.
don't have dust. I have.
And then I'll have
residuum,
4
and I
episodes
have
left
a
in the
lot
history
diamonds.
of Person of
Residuum
Interest.
can be used to replace it.
Yeah, I know. We don't have any way to just crush these diamonds real fast, do we?
Crush these
I can
diamonds.
do it in 10 minutes.
Okay,
I haven't
yeah,
seen
maybe do
Acolyte
that.
yet. Should I do a
Crush diamonds?
marathon of
Is your
Acolyte
mind?
this weekend for fun?
With his thighs.
There's so much controversy on Acolyte.
With my
I almost
magic.
feel like I should watch it
Here, take one of the 500
as almost
gold
like a
diamonds and
joke because
turn
of
it
the
into diamonds.
controversy.
Alright,
But I
so
don't know. I
Will
haven't
that
seen it yet, so I don't even know
hinder any
if
other
it's
future spells.
right or
Well,
not.
I've got,
All I
I've got
know
quite a
is
few diamonds now.
Okay.
every channel I watch is ranting
Try as
on
you
the
might,
Acolyte.
you can feel the change or lack of texture that begins across the surface of where the eye is placed. And as you rub and rub, it's not reacting at all to the contact. The skin's heating up.
Did an
around it,
episode of Hell of a Boss Drop
there is no
Star.
friction heat generated
Promise
where
you
the
this
actual
week it
eye
will come
goes in
out
the hand.
because there's going to be no YouTube video. So I promise you, Hell of a Boss will replace the YouTube video lack of.
one thing at a time, yeah?
Yeah, let's wait a few minutes so Caleb can do. Oh my god, what if you can't do spells now that you have the eye?
Well, that's a good
What
test.
is. What if it cancels all the spells like Lucian stuff does? Oh no.
What if it does?
I lay out a bit of
Last
cloth and
joke.
spend the
This
next,
one is
several minutes,
semi-dark.
casting
Go,
Tal'dorei,
Neil.
which can change the shape of it into.
Do
a fine
Wayne, it's a
powder.
6-hour binge.
He
But
watches
Michael,
you
I'm looking to do something controversial
out
to
the specific
bring
required
attention to the
ritual
channel.
structure,
Wayne, I've never
takes the
even
diamond,
heard of.
sets
Nothing
it down in the
against
center,
it.
and as
But
he begins
Acolyte
to
is so
weave,
in everywhere I
spell is
look.
unabated,
There's
and
somebody
he watches it
either
crumble
Most is
and
negative.
transitions
Most is
into
negative,
dust.
and like I said, I've never seen it yet. But I'm looking for something to bring attention
you know,
to the
and
chat, to
separate
the
into
channel.
little fifths, so I have 100.
I feel like if I
cards,
did like
and I'm
a
gonna use one to do greater
4-hour
restoration.
marathon of the Acolyte, people might just
Watch as
watch
the
to
dust burns
see
away.
my reaction.
And as it burns away with the faint kind of greenish blue
I
tint,
never dug on Star Wars
the
to begin with.
flames
I like
surround
the
her hand,
Ewoks
she
as a
reaches out
kid.
and
They
touches
can
you, the flame
stay.
transitions
Ewoks are my favorite,
blows
Clever,
across
so you're
your
good in my book.
chest and arm.
What do guns and boobs have in common?
The eye remains.
What, Neil? Acolyte is pretty good.
And it didn't work.
What do guns and boobs have in common? Guns and boobs have in common.
It's real now. We just cut the hand off. What do you think?
I don't know, Neil. What does it have in
Want
common?
to take a?
We can't cut Caleb's shoulder off.
I will acid it.
Let's
I'll
cut off
acid it.
Caleb's shoulder.
This isn't
I
gonna work, but maybe it'll be a cool scar.
Are we talking Ewoks there? That's IE. That's
Take a little
that's
acid,
Ewoks.
Little drop.
Pour it on a little cloth. I don't know. Is I going to eat the cloth? I'm a
What
scientist. I know
do
how
guns
this works.
and boobs have in common?
isn't your friend in
That's
this
the
necessarily.
Ewok sound, but that is not the punchline of the joke, I'm assuming.
I dribbled the acid just a little bit onto the.
I want to have
Oh,
this
do you need
shot so
something to
bad,
bite down
apparently. This is evil.
What is that?
I don't know.
Semi-dark? This is evil. What is the punchline?
Here, take your
Being
crossbow.
Pride Month,
We'll
you could
heal
binge
later.
all of
drop a
Sense
little
8
bit
on
onto the
Netflix.
eye?
I've heard good
Okay.
things about that too. I've never seen it.
Lands
My
in the
sister
eye,
reacted to
and
it. My sister did react to Sense 8. I did not see it yet.
Actually.
She told me it was very.
It's not burning.
From what I remember in the beginning, she told me it was
resting on
very
the eye.
sexual.
Oh, like
Like a lot of like sexual
like a little
stuff going on
mercury.
in the beginning.
Oh,
But
God.
I don't
It
know
won't even
beyond
burn
that. I feel
away.
like that was like episode 2.
It's like invincible.
Almost 10-minute mark. We're doing a shot because I want one.
Oh,
Make that
so
shit
if we
go away.
attack Lucian, don't aim for the eyes.
We're doing a shot, everybody.
I mean,
Shot
can
because
you
I
just
want one.
pour it back
15
into
likes
my
away.
vial?
Do we
Yeah,
do it? Keep liking, keep liking. Call your family and friends. Cheers to everything.
Don't roll a one. Don't roll.
It's a straight dex check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight
yeah.
dex
16?
check.
16. All right. It does kind of a little bit on the side, and once it drifts
Jay, I
off the eye,
found
it
out
begins to burn
recently
skin.
the
You get
entire
some of it back
Return
in
of the
vial, some of it
Jedi,
just
they
spills off, and you
never
kind of
call
pull
the
away and it hits the
Ewoks,
ground,
but
and it burns for a
species
second,
name, not even
but you
once.
quickly neutralize it with whatever you have available to neutralize. If you have anything to neutralize acid or
Sushi! Oh, I saw it was
Nope.
sushi.
Nope. All right.
Alcohol.
Jay, I found out
Okay, it's
recently
gonna
that
burn
the
for a while.
entire Return of the Jedi, they never call the
I have oil.
Ewoks,
I don't know. I should
No,
probably learn
but
some chemistry.
species name.
You should probably
Not
have
even
some base if you're going to
once.
be carrying around vials of acid and play with it.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
clear on what you're
I'll get
saying,
that next kid.
Ninja, but I see sushi. Radiator check.
We do have
I just
our-
took a
our
shot.
daily Hail
I just
Mary.
took a shot. I guess the stream is
Try to
delayed.
get- we haven't
I'm
even
not
done a
kidding
long
you.
rest
I
yet.
almost brought in my pipe.
Are we
I
still
almost
not
brought in my
long over?
pipe to do a
No, this-
radiator
this
check,
is not
but
been
I
a full long
figured
rest.
it would probably be better to
gonna have to
reintroduce
sleep
it.
again.
Oh, in that
We
case,
hours of the
With
of
Dre.
the morning or night.
Allow me to reintroduce. Oh,
there
that's
were
Jay
some-
Z. I'm sorry. I just totally
Some
ruined
time passed,
everything.
right?
Some time has passed, yeah. And
Jay
you do
Z
have keen mind.
is going to be on next week with me,
which in
and
this
we're going to
circumstance-
reintroduce ourselves. My
Sure.
name is
Also clocks
Radiator.
in every room that marks
Jay,
the
look up
passing
at
of
the
time
last-
outside where we.
I'll allow
are.
it. I'll allow it. I would say
star,
it's
star,
about
star. I see
3:30
that
in the
as
morning.
evil.
And you went to bed.
Of course it is.
That's
when
okay. I just
possessions
wanted to make
happen.
sure I
Okay.
wasn't going insane.
just out of idle curiosity,
missing
I'm going
one?
to try and cast
I see that as
blindness
evil.
on the eye and not on both.
Lucas
Wait,
Marketing.
what are you casting?
Star, I don't see.
See if it'll take
I
the spell
look.
or not. Like I should be able
That's
to
okay.
tell
I
the
just
difference
wanted to
between a
make
spell
sure I was
hitting.
going
Like it might.
I thought I saw most of them.
I'm just testing. Human
not telling
testing.
you.
Allow
either.
me to
Right, okay.
reintroduce myself. I keep seeing that commercial.
unable
Old
to
school Jay Z. I don't know why I said Dre.
In the
How
way the spell
dare
is
I?
designed.
How
It
dare I?
reaches for the vision center of an individual.
I like Dre. I don't know. Jay Z's
Since you are
good
not
too.
focusing on her
I might like
vision
Dre a little
center,
better because
the
of
spell
Snoop
just kind of
and
has no
Eminem.
target and dissipates.
Jay Z's good though. I dig Jay Z.
Never mind. I was going to say, if I'm really not concentrating, I would have that moment. If it didn't work, oh, So.
Right. Fair enough.
I was thinking of
Good looking out.
cracking those eyes.
I mean, we would throw all this. spaghetti
Allow
at the
me
wall,
to
that's
reintroduce
facts.
myself.
I
My
will
name is
try, identify on
Boliva.
Bo's
Is that
hand.
say Boliva?
You're gonna
Because it's
identify?
hard for you to.
Or is
like-
my
Yeah,
vision
it's hard,
horrible?
Yeah.
Both
10
hands to
minutes
do
I don't
so.
think we're gonna hit the
Can't do
75,
that.
everybody, but
I would advise against that. You might
we got
discover
about
where it's been and go on the
13
nose.
minutes
Sorry,
left, or
carry
not
on.
even.
Does
60
anyone wanna
minutes.
do
60
my
minutes.
nails
More
while
than
we're
that.
just like doing everything?
B
Anyone have
to
a
the
file?
Ova.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You order correct.
Take my paints out and I'll paint her nails.
probably
Neil, I
I
never
should
caught the
paint them red to
punchline.
match the
I never
eye.
caught the punchline
Can you paint?
to the joke.
Can you paint them with
Did
the
I miss
magical
it?
paint?
I know I thought about that, but I've noticed. Remember when I tried to paint a door in where were
What
we?
do guns and
It
boobs
was
have
real
in
magical.
common?
It didn't work. I have a
Is
feeling
it
this is beyond the
shotguns? I saw
paint's
shotguns.
capabilities. I could try.
Like the
Right off the
acid.
tips of her fingers.
What do
mean-
boobs and guns have in
I hate to
common?
even-
I still did not see the punchline. I saw
Not
someone
to
put
suggest this,
shotguns, but
worst
I
case
don't
scenario,
think that
we
is
could
the
always try
punchline.
and
Cut it off.
and then grow it back.
I mean, I do have. That's true.
Either of us could pull that off.
We have.
Let's be honest. We know what's going to happen if we do that. It's going to grow back with a red eye.
I don't know. Maybe it won't. That's actually kind of brilliant.
No one's cutting off my eye.
Real intellectual
Well,
shit
we can start
going
with
on
a little-
here.
The thing, I feel like it's not based in her
Punchline,
head,
I want
Like,
them
she had a
both in
dream. They
my
had
mouth.
dreams.
I agree.
They had dreams. It's in their brain.
Is that the
only solution
punchline?
is to cut their heads off at this point.
Yeah,
'Cause that
dreams.
is-
Nothing but bad stuff happens from dreams.
dark.
Saying It would be pretty amazing.
But I
experiment
kinda
if we
dig
just-
it.
If we just tried it.
I would need to do it tomorrow.
Shake
though.
your
I
hand
think
and
Michael
we'll
got
help
the
try it.
punchline.
Beauregard's hand?
Punchline is I want them both in my mouth.
Caleb,
Give me your
did you
other
cast
hand.
What?
identify?
Yeah.
Do
on
boobs and
Beauregard's
shotguns have in
As soon as you
common? I want
release
them
the
both.
spell. Usually, what it does is it gives this kind of
That is
faint
dark. That is
coloration
dark.
based on
And if it
the-
isn't the right
aura
punchline, it
and,
works.
And the structure of the school of magic that might have enchanted the object scenario. You release the spell, and in a brief second, this is akin to when Gandalf reaches for the ring.
That is the punchline. Michael,
you see
thank
that
you,
eye for a
Neil.
second, and that's it.
I don't think
No
I ever
information.
heard that, but it
just
is dark and I love
Have a
it.
flashback to the dream.
Can
you
we
just
do
had
the live
and
stream on
nothing
Saturday?
more.
Okay. So that's not going to
We
work.
could eat sushi while we watch
not
together.
going to work.
We'll take a vote at the
I
end.
tried to.
We'll take a vote at the end. Oh,
understand
I hear
that it is.
gladiator
Your
music
cubicles are a
kicking
mess,
in.
by the way.
In the fucking tundra. Fuck you, man.
You moisturize.
My name is Oh.
Do you?
Is this what the eyes do now?
Sorry,
Makes you
I'm
see
just
every little detail
making
of it,
sure
or
I'm
is it-
alive. My phone tells me if I'm alive.
So what did you see other than my busted ass cuticles?
I saw
All right,
the-
we're all
the-
good. I'm
the big
alive,
eye.
everybody. Good job.
your
Good
dream.
news. I'm alive. My
For a
phone
split
told me so.
second.
It's my watch thing.
Waiting for the other shoe to
My
drop,
phone was
yeah.
like, "You're alive."
You think
I'm
we'll
like,
be able to
"Thank
get
you.
sleep
Thank you for
again?
telling me I'm alive." I might have died if my
That's
phone didn't tell me I
No,
was
that's why he
alive.
doesn't sleep. He probably sees it all the time.
We're almost at the 15-minute mark. I'm just gonna keep taking shots, guys. This is.
Well, we should
This is
go
we're
back
getting
to
deep.
sleep and
We're getting
finish our
deep into
long
this
rest
bottle.
anyway.
Getting deep
Tomorrow,
into this bottle.
It won't be a
But I don't
problem for
care
Caleb,
because
but
after this,
Bo, do you think
I
maybe
said
we
I
should
might
wrap
jump into
that
person of
thing up
interest.
so-
I think I'm just gonna go
I
get
don't want him to know
sashimi,
What if
call
he
it a night,
probably
get to sleep
already
early,
knows? He's probably
and
aware
reward
it's
myself
happening.
with some rest.
Probably
Because
consider
Jay
it.
thinks
I have.
H to the
Oh
Izzo,
my
V to the Vizze.
Shit, you're
Is worth
right. No, that's confirmed.
sleep.
Because we've seen that with the others, right? That he can see through these eyes.
He can see through
Is there a poll?
Oh my god, what if he tries to take control of them and he takes control of
FYI, if
you
you
too
ever
as
do
well?
a gun
I
in
don't
your
know if he
mouth,
sees
the
through
taste
those eyes
stays
or
with
if
you for
something is seeing
days.
through those eyes.
Yeah.
We're getting dark with
What
this
if you guys
stuff.
start speaking
Everybody,
in that creepy way? that
We
he
are
does
15 likes
sometimes?
away
It'll never happen.
with 15 minutes
what am I
left. Do we
thinking
do
right
it?
now?
Do we do it?
You
I'm
want to hit me in the
I'll
nose.
stay on for another 30 minutes. But do we
Thinking
do it
about
is the
waffles.
question. 15 minutes,
Now I
15
kinda
likes
hit you in the
away.
nose.
If we hit
Yeah,
75,
waffles
we'll
sounds
jump
great.
into
Yeah.
the full hour. The full hour. So cheers to everybody.
Geese
Get your
about
family
400
members
million
to
to
add. I
play
added all my accounts. I did all my accounts. I did the best I
Beauregard, if you need a
could.
glove,
We're
I
15
have
away with
some
15
gloves
minutes
that
left.
you
So
could borrow.
one a
Do
minute.
you have
1 a minute. Do we
some?
do
I've
it?
got gloves there. I've
Cheers
got
to
I've
all
got
of
my
you.
bracers, my wraps.
I
'cause, you know,
dreamed a
gotta
dream of
protect
David's
the wrists.
grills.
So I do the wraps, then I do the bracers, and then I do my my lightning gloves on top. So covered.
Does it get sweaty?
Yeah. You should smell them.
Haven't
If you
you
want to smell the
noticed?
gloves,
I could smell.
Do
her
you
hands
want
when I
to
was
smell
painting
the
her nails.
gloves?
Smell the glove. Great album.
Smell the glove.
That's
We're
pretty
smelling
right.
the glove.
yeah.
Do you want to smell the gloves?
We should sleep.
I love that was a thing. I love that was a thing.
Cats.
I smelled a glove. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I almost spilled this everywhere.
No.
Okay.
If you guys, oh no, how are you going to sleep?
This is gonna be great.
Maybe
I don't know why I
Maybe
keep
this
doing
is
that.
a
I
good
keep
thing.
overpouring and spilling it everywhere, but I'm just a moron.
Go on.
maybe we'll get a little bit more inside information as we get into this, and we'll have a little bit.
Yeah. We get closer to our enemies.
Trying to make
and
room
if
to
we
fit
go
it all,
too far,
and it's just
up
not
to
working
you.
out. There we go. Finally. All right, I
To
killed
keep us
another
from going
water.
over the edge.
What if every time
Two
you go
more
to sleep, you
Gatorades.
get another eyeball?
I drank 4 or 5 Gatorades this live stream. 2 full glasses of ice with water. At least we're hydrating. At least we're hydrating, everybody.
Oh man.
Technically not a full
Hydrating.
rest yet either.
The literal sushi. What
we just
is
have to
that
wait and see
sushi
what
that
we
I
get.
like? I'm blanking on the name so hard.
I'm going to go to sleep.
It's just the
It's what
sushi
I'm going to
over
do.
rice.
Still not
Sashimi?
left, right?
Yeah.
Sashimi is what I get.
Back to
Everybody, if you're jumping in, like
I'm
the
gonna go
video.
to
We are
sleep, but
15
I'm
away
going
from
to
staying
sleep
for
with
another
a
30 minutes.
pencil
We're
in
13
hand
minutes
on
away
an open page
from
of my
ending,
notebook.
unless we
Actually, what was
do
your first
75 likes. So like the video.
It would
We're
be,
drinking
it would be a little
shots.
earlier in the morning.
We're
than you
having
might finish your first watch.
Yeah.
Gatorade
last.
while we take them.
Yeah.
We're drinking Wild Turkey, which is probably close to a half a bottle at this point.
Sweet dreams.
Like everything we do.
Beat me to it.
Okay.
Try to go back
I
to
love
sleep.
Marisha's
All right.
varsity-looking Critical Role
Who's
jacket.
taking third?
I'll take the.
Check Star's comment. Interview with a
Perception check,
Vampire, the
second
TV show, is
Your watch
coming to
finishes with that
Netflix
issue?
this fall. I'm
Without
probably should
Additional
check it
issue.
out because Interview with a Vampire is a glorious movie. It's quite glorious.
What did you do? Boy.
8.
8?
There's 30 people currently viewing.
Nothing
I find it hard
catches
to
your
believe
attention.
everybody
You push through the boredom and then eventually
in that
finish.
30 people has liked. I mean, we do have 60 likes, but I find it hard to
Go ahead and roll
believe
perception check.
that some people
on,
aren't
Yasha.
jumping in and not liking the video.
Okay.
All comes down to you.
If it is, I mean, we got
16.
close to 10 minutes left, 12 minutes left.
Oh boy.
I'm going to do one more shot before we end it all.
Oh, Lord.
And then I might do a person of interest, like I said,
It's a special angle.
So very special.
if we don't hit the next 30.
It's a good color too. It just like draws your eye.
Fucking Tossman's, man.
I've got 4 more. Michael, you might want to start
I'm
throwing them up.
Getting in the beam
if you want to
Years of
watch
this
more.
shit and just like
I
that.
feel like
Yeah, that's
the incentive will go up if people see how close
Yeah,
it is.
16.
16.
Start pumping them in,
other
Michael.
than some
Jane, don't
general
forget to
restlessness-
get
Sorry, 15.
to
15?
pick up
Oh, well, that changes
the
everything.
I know, I
box
figured.
No, good.
and possibly do an
so your
unboxing.
watch
Michael, I'll
finishes
do an
without issue.
unboxing.
You do manage to finish a full night's sleep.
Michael, I promise you,
You both as well,
I will
though not the most
definitely
restful,
have it by next
given the
week's live
circumstances
stream.
in which you had to force yourselves back into a
So
semblance of
maybe-
slumber. No continuation of the dream.
I might go there this weekend.
You do manage to
Maybe I'll
complete a
go
long
there
rest
this
and
weekend
all
and pick it
deepened
up, but either way,
consciousness.
I definitely have to go
A little
Wednesday.
tense.
So,
But-
one way or another, I will have it by next week, Michael.
And everyone except for Veth and Caleb have the 1 point of exhaustion, right?
Correct.
Except and Bo
No.
did a because he cast a
restoration?
spell restoration.
Oh,
That's true.
yay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You would not,
That
you
was
would
option
not
for
get.
Bo.
Total waste? That's good.
Become shocked. This is so scary.
No, I mean, we always need more.
Sorry if my
We have one level of
multi-posting
exhaustion.
got annoying. Star, you never get annoyed.
I always forget where it's
For some
at.
reason,
That's
all
an
of my
addition.
paragraphs
very
get
bottom.
Add under your
lost.
hit points.
Mine's at the top.
Maybe
wait, or
somebody
mine's
can
at the top right
also
by
tell
hit
him
Armor
I've
clone,
become
did you write it?
thin,
Yes, yes,
apparently. I've become thin, apparently. Is that what you're talking about? Interview with an Empire? Is that, maybe I missed that?
Any dreams? Anything? You're okay?
Maybe I saw, maybe
Not a
I
lot of
missed that.
sleep,
I've
but
become thin, apparently.
not a
Is
lot
that
of
what we're
dreams
talking about?
either.
Sorry, I'm multi-posting. Star, you never get annoying. Star, you
No
are
new,
a gem.
eyes.
I know.
You are a glorious
Looking at the
gem
back of Caleb's
in the life
head.
of, of ViewMasters and all of us in this live
Oh
stream.
shit! Come on. Like
I'm
a
looking
rat.
We're
at
down to
his
the
hands
final
and the
10
back of his
minutes.
neck.
Final
All
10
the
minutes.
places.
Perception check.
Right now.
Oh, what if it's a fucking timer?
What
We
if
gotta
it's
move
a
fast, I
fucking
bet.
timer?
11.
Keeps
Travis
Okay.
over here.
I'm not.
You don't
If
see
it
any.
wasn't for Pride, I'd go
in
back
the
on
back
Sunday.
quickly,
I've,
if that's okay.
I've
16.
got beef
16?
with the Starship
You don't
Troopers
see anything
machine.
different beyond what you were
Starship
shown in the middle of the
Troopers
evening.
machine.
Check his scalp like a.
Looks fine.
My
What is
God, Laura's like
Check his taint.
whatever she did. Sound effect was freaking me out
I
right
wonder
there
if
for a
it's every
second.
time.
Buggy sound
Maybe
effects,
you have
I'm
to
not a
look at
fan
the
of.
book again.
We've known each
Not a
other
fan of buggy sound
for a long
effects.
time, all of us.
That's what friends do. Show me.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Well,
Just fun it for a little bit.
just for
Show me what you
what do you
got.
say? Get rid of the eyes or
I
close
might
down the,
fight the
close down
democracy.
the,
Well, thank you very much for that.
I
But
would
trust
try,
me, I know I
we
get
could try again
obnoxious
today
start.
for different things. I would
We
still
all
again
do.
try to bring Molly back
It
into
is
the
no
body.
reason to feel down on yourself.
This is divine.
I feel like I get
I mean, if I'm
obnoxious.
gonna ask for something, I'm gonna ask for something amazing.
Maybe I wouldn't call it obnoxious,
that,
but it's
the
close
way
to
at least
that.
the magic works for me is
Jay
that you
goes
have
on
to,
rants. Jay says silly
It's
things.
got to be a
We all
conceivable
do.
way for it to happen. You can't quite.
It's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
It's
not
our
a
way
wish.
of expressing ourselves.
It's more of a
They've got to be able to do it.
nudge.
So it's something that our Tagan actually has to be able to do.
Our tagging,
It can be
Artigan,
impressive, but
our tagging. Last shot, everybody.
so there's
Last shot of
an
the
entire
stream.
possibility
Doing a
that
light
could
one.
try and remove
Doing
the
a
eyes
light
and it could
one.
not work.
We need 15 likes,
Okay.
and we got 8 minutes.
Okay.
Exactly 8 minutes to do it in. So I'm assuming
Are
we're
you going
not
to do
going
it?
to do
Temple
it,
or eyes?
but it doesn't matter
I'm going
because
to try to.
we probably drank half of
get
this
him
bottle
to
during the live stream.
immediately bamf us to Essex.
And I'm going to do a person of interest after this. And then we'll do the entire
yeah.
thing next week. You guys
Is
requested
that what
it.
we want to do?
I try to aim to please.
That's
And
what
I hope
want
you're
to
all
do.
happy that Jay
Well,
is going to do
teleportation.
a good
be the problem,
4 hours
What?
plus.
Is that bad?
It's going to be over 4 hours.
Well,
40.
we talked about
If you go to that,
either
it's going to be over 4
Morning
hours.
and
We're going to have
now.
over a 4-hour live stream
staying
next
with
week.
them.
good morning or staying with
Even
them
with the
to
break.
very end.
Even if you discount the break.
And if we go to Essex now, they could skedaddle
Skedaddle.
right off of this mortal coil to their destination.
Oh, you're right.
Tealbird, if Tealbird's still
What
here,
about
Tealbird,
your
we
rest
getting art for that? I feel like
Yeah.
we're gonna get specific
away?
art for such an epic episode.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather that than the opposite. I don't want to.
What are we doing
Lose
next
them.
week? We're gonna do no Patreon hour, no YouTube video. YouTube
that
video
makes
will
sense.
be replaced with a hell of a
That makes a
boss
lot of sense.
episode.
I'm going to go for closing.
And we're gonna do a
closing the
4+
site,
hour
the
live
secret
stream.
entrance.
Everyone asked for it.
See what that does.
I'll accommodate.
Nope.
I'm gonna go
Tealbird said
for
new art.
trying to make
New
all
art
of
to
their
represent
relics disappear.
Tealbird, being as there's no
Immediately.
Patreon hour or YouTube video. As soon as you get me that art, we'll
Oh,
post
their
it.
threshold crests, all of the things
And we'll
they
get
need.
everyone
I
raring to
want
go.
the traveler to steal them all.
But no
like
pressure, no pressure.
Nope.
Good to remember that we can do this, though,
Is it once a
Every
day?
day
On
we can
Friday?
try something really stupid.
until it works.
Tell me right
And we
now,
have to take a week
everybody.
off.
Friday or Saturday.
Cool.
Whatever the majority is, we're
hey, if
doing.
you're listening,
It doesn't matter to me. I can
mean,
do
you
it
could try
Friday or
that anytime
Saturday.
you
It doesn't
want.
matter to me.
You can try
Friday
it.
or Saturday. If we do it Friday, it'll start
Oh, right. yeah.
around
Not
5:30.
tagging.
If we do it on Saturday, probably earlier.
Well,
Let me know, everybody
to
in the
face
chat.
music at
Friday,
some point.
Saturday.
Should I
What do you
invite
think?
them
Friday or
to,
Saturday? Doesn't matter to
breakfast?
me.
Yes.
I think it's
But it's
time
going to
for
be
that.
over 4 hours.
Pull out a copper wire and. we'll
Ninja's
deliver
saying
to you
Saturday.
soon. You might be able to hear me without this, but breakfast will be in 20 minutes.
A brief moment and then a response. All right.
It
then.
honestly doesn't matter to
ya.
me either way, Friday or Saturday.
I, for one, am very excited. This is
Saturday's probably better.
unexpected
Lace is saying.
development.
We're just acting like everything's fine, yeah?
Yeah.
But if we do it Friday,
You're not gonna
you
look at the book
can't be
anymore, right?
late. That's the thing. Saturday,
Caleb, you can't
Star
look at the
saying
book
Saturday,
anymore.
Ninja
Oh,
and
boy.
Lace.
That seemed like a given, but
I'm working regardless
makes sense.
Saturday. I mean, it looks like Saturday
That's
is the
amazing.
majority
possessed.
right now.
Not
Work in the
necessarily, but
morning.
I don't have to look
I mean, we
at
could
the
do
book.
it We could do
I
it
don't have to look at the book.
after 3.
Yeah, but what if
It doesn't
gives
matter
you
to me
more
on Saturday.
information?
Saturday, if you guys
This
want,
this is the razor's edge.
we could do it like at
One can walk
3,
on.
4 hours. That'll
I'll
like
just look
that'll be a
little
good
bit.
spread.
Get even closer.
Howard is.
You know
We
what I
just
mean?
take the whole campaign right here.
Can it be after 3? What if we start at
For a little
3?
bit amount of time.
What if we
and
start
then we
at
have
3 on Saturday? How's that for people? Then Vera G
information
could get
and-
home,
It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I know it's a
be
bad
able
idea, so I'm
to
not going
jump
to.
in.
What if it's like a slowly
I'm
spreading
thinking if we
disease,
start
and as we
after
rest
3, it might
tonight,
get a
there will
little
be
too
another
deep
eye
into
and
the
another
night
eye.
Then you read the book.
because of 4 hours.
Yeah, then you
What if
read
we
the book.
start
do
around
nothing.
3? You know I'm going to talk for 30 minutes
just give it
anyway, so it
24
probably
hours,
won't
we
start
sleep
the
on.
actual show
Here
until
for
like
that
3:30. So if we start at 3, I'll
Do you
post
think?
it as like
Yeah.
a 3 p.m. Saturday live stream.
glad we're in this
By the
together.
time we get rolling and we jump in, it'll probably be
For better or for
3:30.
worse.
How's that sound, everybody?
We said we would keep each other in check.
I think that's about. Yep, I think that's about to be the thing.
Yeah. Look at this.
3:30 for
What's it
I'm
cost?
thinking we won't even start
Which
till
one?
3:30,
The one.
even counting travel.
Like,
I
on
think
my
Vera
clothes
G
and I
is
stand next to her.
easily within 30
You make
minutes.
2 eyes. Look around.
Wow.
Wait. Cross eyes. Yeah.
I won't get
That's
home till like
pretty good. I'm gonna
7:30.
draw it on
Oh,
my
Michael, see that doesn't work
Going
for
down to
Michael.
breakfast. I leave.
Oh, yeah.
All right, as you guys go and make your way down to breakfast, you can see the tomb takers are already there and have begun.
The funny thing is, if
Diving
we
into the
started at 3,
As you all step into the chamber and take your places around the long table, Lucian halfway to
all
chewing
the other names we're taking.
up slightly.
Saturday is good. Maybe we'll do like
Everyone sleep well.
4. If we do 4,
This guy.
Middle
if we do 4 p.m. on Saturday,
Wondrous well. Down.
Michael, what we'll do is we'll do 4 p.m. on Saturday.
We're so close to
That'll
it.
give
Just
Vera
a bit
G
more
plenty of
travel.
time.
We'll
And
be
then
there.
by the time I
Maybe a
start, it'll
day
be
more?
4:30.
Yes.
End of the day
You'll
or tomorrow?
still be able
Early tomorrow.
to get into
Should be
that
not
for
very
like the
much more
last
to
hour. And
order.
honestly, it'll probably go beyond that.
Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, did you have kitty
I'm in
dreams?
Central
'Cause
Time, but
sometimes
3
when
p.m.
when
Eastern Time
roam,
on Saturday is
I have
good.
dreams like a cat afterwards.
We'll figure it
Some
out.
nice dreams.
But Saturday
Not too
seems to
bad.
be like it works for most
Some
people.
good decor. Some fun stories.
4 works for me. We'll do 4. We'll do 4 on Saturday. That'll give some people to jump in late.
Some guys have your breakfast.
It doesn't, like I said, Friday and
Unless you have
Saturday.
anything else to
Honestly,
discuss,
Saturday
we're gonna
works
pick up
better
your
for me
things and
because
prepare
Friday I
for your
work.
hopefully
Saturday
final day's journey
I do
on
shit,
to the
but
ruins.
Saturday is like a light day.
I believe in you.
I'm the roll.
So let's we're gonna aim for 4 on Saturday.
that wisdom
So Tealbird,
Let's go.
no pressure, but you get me the art as soon as possible. I'll post it. I'll post a Saturday live stream, and we're gonna bang this
Just as
whole
is.
thing out.
11.
Okay.
Did you roll
Okay.
a 10?
10 was a storm.
10 was bad.
And then I'll just
We
use
had
the week
eights
to
that
catch
are
up
bad.
on other videos.
Roll another D8
Because
for me, please.
normally I
I'm into it.
use Friday to do all
Use
like
these
balls
new ones?
the other stuff.
This is an 8.
I know. I see you. Ashley's rolling.
You rolled an 8.
Ashley rolled an 8.
Oh, no.
Ashley rolled an 8. She's rolling.
Oh no.
We got 1 minute
And
left.
so ends the story of the
This is the last minute. Is it actually going to end? Everyone's saying stop
The weather
now.
is fine. The storm has blown past, and you can.
All
see
right,
the
let's
blue
watch. We're gonna
sky
watch a
now
little. We're gonna watch a
taking
little.
Most of the air.
I gotta
above
see
you.
it.
The gray and dark snow seems to be pushing further to the west and northwest. With that, you gather your things and continue trekking onward. About 4.
We're gonna watch. We're
5
gonna watch.
hours into the journey,
Do I stop? I'm watching.
you hear this.
We're watching. We're going to watch it right now, and I'm going to pause after that. Stop? Oh, everyone's saying stop. I stop? Oh, everyone's saying stop. All right. That was exactly 30 minutes. I stop? All right, I'm stopping. But you've all got me so curious. If you don't stop, you get a different art. All right. Hey, what were we at? What was the clock at? The clock, we were supposed to go to 53. Well, obviously I'm going to stop that. We were supposed to go to 53 and we went to 33. We had 20 seconds left. All right, well, you all got me very curious. Was that not poetic justice? All right, I'm going to stop. You all tell me. I've never seen so many stops consistently in a row. So we're stopping, regardless. We're stopping. It's 9 o'clock. I could watch an episode of Person Interest, and I could also order my sashimi. So cheers to everybody. I'm not going to say goodnight yet. So everybody stay tight. I'm going to read. We're going to do a shot because this is the most consistently stoppage I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen so many people stop out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, I want to watch. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then I see stop from like 10 different people. Cheers to everybody. Last shot of the night. Then I'm going to jump into a person of interest, but we're going to talk, so don't leave. You could have gotten the reveal, but then you'd understand why we wanted you to stop. I'm good. If you guys tell me to, I have faith. I'm closing it out. I don't even want to see it. I want it to go away so we could all talk. I'm going to close it. Look, we're black windowing it. I don't even want to know, because if it's that fucking crazy, then I don't even want to know. Haven't seen that much stoppage since I had MREs. Sam ad at 155 of the next episode. Vera G, what are you talking about? Of this episode that just passed? Vera G, are you talking about the one that just passed? Vera G, let me know. Maybe I'll jump back in and be a lunatic and we'll watch everything in the world. This one. All right. For Vera G, because Vera G.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
155. Ready? We're going to do it. We're going to do a bonus.
Fancy using the letters of their
We're
name.
doing a bonus.
I'll make
Ready?
one
Let's
for
go,
you.
everybody. Here we
Right now
go.
you can
Raising the
learn
window
at
all the
home,
way.
and, it's on the house. First, you take elderberry liqueur.
Here we go.
Just announced.
Is this it? Is this it?
Great. Next.
Vera G,
lemon
is this what you
juice,
said?
Preferably freshly squeezed, but this'll work.
They're making a drink? We're
Dry
making drinks?
vermouth, just a splash. Okay, good. Well, that was more than a splash. But
That was
whatever.
more than a splash.
Espresso. Now we're up to the E of eld. This
Oh,
is espresso.
No.
No.
R is rum. I got some light rum right here. Let's say a shot.
Oh my God, he's pouring a lot of
M,
shit in there.
mezcal, tequila. Let's say 2 shots.
Sam is going wild.
Let's say 3 shots. Why not? Wow.
How much room's left?
Yeah, I can't even believe it filled. I can't even believe it's
Newcastle
fitting
Brown
it.
Ale. That's the N of Eldermancy. Let's just do.
I can't even believe it all filled. I mean,
cherry
fit.
for
What am I
garnish.
saying? Filled? Fit.
They didn't give me a spoon, so there you go. And the Y will be yogurt.
No!
The yogurt is the worst. The yogurt is the worst. Yeah, the yogurt is the worst.
Shake it nice and good. You gotta get the yogurt around.
You gotta get the yogurt
Stop.
around.
Here's your drink.
Oh my God.
You don't seem interested in it? No problem. I'll drink it for you.
If Sam drinks this,
Stop it! Stop drinking now!
That is real absinthe, guys.
Sam has been on that shit for the first 30 minutes.
No. That is real.
Sam was on that shit during this video.
Oh boy.
I am shocked. I am shocked. That shit will fuck you up.
Do not drink anymore.
Drink more. Sam, drink more. Sam, drink more.
I'm a little curious about it.
Actually, kind of tastes okay.
No, that's just the shock.
I can't believe he drank that.
Head on over to the campaign now.
Sam,
Everything
you
out
get
at
my
twistedtaverns.com.
blessing and credit and everything else you want. I can't believe he
And
drank
thanks
that.
for supporting the show. Matt, back to you.
Matt, back to you. My God, Sam Regal. That was good to watch because honestly, knowing he drank all that is probably beneficial to see what happens in the next part of the episode. But absinthe isn't so bad, so I've heard. But the whole thing, I've had absinthe. I've gotten it from Italy, the legit wormwood absinthe. It isn't as bad. I've had it. It isn't as bad as people make it out to be. But with everything else he poured into that shit and then he drank it like that, crazy. I love it. Everybody, I'm going to shout you all out, and then I'm going to jump into a person of interest just for shits and giggles. Clever name I made. Amy France, David France, Ninja Master, Star, Michael, and Lisa Paki, my moderators, the do JB as well. I don't think he was here tonight, but either way, we love you. M. Gormley, Colvin, Vero G, Tealbird. We had Emily Mary. Mlandia. I had to say that weirdly. I was thinking it was the D20 ad. Emil Mlandia. I don't know why I have a problem with that, but you are new and commenting, and we love you. Daniel O'Day, 44. Amy France. Sean M. The Chimiki Perro, Forrest the Runner. Kate and Madison. Kate and Madison was here too. I didn't shout her out before. I'm going to go through until I see Tealbird with the art. Obviously, thank Tealbird for all the glorious art. All the other names were taken. It's not the dude, JB. Ninja Master. I'm pretty sure I said Ninja Master. Neil, my good friend Neil, I almost forgot. If I missed you, let me know because I can't go back any further than that. If I missed you, you know I love you. But that was great. That was a great ad. Colvin, hope all you are good. Everybody, is it Friday yet? Because, well, it's not going to be Friday yet because it's going to be Saturday yet. We're going to do Saturday. You'll see it posted. It's going to be a long-ass stream, over 4 hours, not counting the 30 minutes. So love you all. We'll see you. Is it Friday yet? Yet Saturday yet? Yet all the other days of the week. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.